This is the old 77 podcast. Hey, bitches.
Thank you for listening to the old 77 podcast. Hey, what's up?
I gotta be honest, man. I feel violated with that stare he's giving me.
I know, man.
God damn.
Not only is he fucking your wife, he's fucking you.
Just so you know, if you get up and walk around, those eyes will follow you
Right?
around the room.
I feel like every yawn is a potential Kenny G blowjob.
No doubt. He's got more than one thing he can stick in your mouth. That's all I'm saying.
Who are you? Turn it up, let it blast. Hey, bitches. This is old 77 podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world. Impressive.
Warning, foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Join our Patreon Clubhouse today. Clubhouse members get early access to episodes and exclusive after-hours content at patreon.com/theold77podcast.
That's a huge bitch.
Thanks for listening.
Can you feel the tension? I can.
Yeah.
Down in your clothes.
Nice bluish hue.
I love that.
From the old 77 studios, this is the old 77. It is a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Hello, boys.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Scotty.
to our boys.
Let's get that out of the way real
Thank you
early
much.
on in the show, man.
Thank you, thank you.
How's 44 feeling?
65 feels great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah?
The balls drop a little lower.
Right?
Yeah.
I think Lefty may have actually tightened up a little. Got
Nice.
stiff this morning.
I
woke up with morning wood, felt like He-Man.
Yeah.
I have the power.
Yeah, baby. Still got it.
I love when I wake up with morning wood because I know it still works. I'm
Yeah.
like, hell yeah.
After 40. Hell yes.
I don't need no pill.
It's at night when I have trouble.
Yeah.
See, it's in the morning for me, man. I can
Yeah.
fall asleep, you know.
Yeah, it's
out.
like the concentration part of it.
I'm always ready to go in the morning.
I have to be. It can't be too early. Now, if it's like if it's past 8, then I'm fine. But if it's before 8, then I'm
Before 8.
I'm still a zombie. I got like zombie dick.
It's
going
the best
on.
way to wake up, if you
Dude,
ask me.
zombie dick is terrible.
It's hard, but it's just not doing anything.
Fucking terrible. You're just like, okay.
See, for me,
Hey, what's your favorite dish at Denny's? Is it the ham slam?
yeah, man.
Extra ham.
I have to be careful with alcohol because alcohol definitely does affect little Davy.
Little Dave.
Little Davy.
Yeah, it's called whiskey dick.
Dude, little
Whiskey
Dave.
dick, thank
Isn't
you.
it like Solid Rock Dave or,
I mean, in the morning.
you know?
Yeah.
I told you guys the story about my
Little
whiskey
Davey.
dick adventure.
Your what adventure?
My whiskey dick adventure.
I think so because I remember we were talking about whiskey dick a few
yes.
weeks
There was
ago.
that one time I was dating that pot dealer,
Oh, yeah.
and we were having sex doggy style, and I just couldn't, and
Yeah.
so I just kind of spit on her back.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And she's like, okay. I'm like, all right.
There's
Passed out
I
after
know
that.
somewhere on the Urban Dictionary, man, there's a move that is defined where you can't come and you spit in her back.
It's gotta be. Like, my
Right?
face is there, and shit. I'm like, hey.
If it's not, I'm submitting that shit tonight.
Someone's like, there he is, the culprit.
Yeah. And we have to use Maddie's name in the definition of the
Oh,
word.
my God.
What a way to get 2022 started here. You know, what I
Right?
mean?
Yeah, man.
Talking
Well,
about spit
dude,
on
speaking
someone's
of,
back.
oh, my God.
Happy New Year to everybody,
And
by the way.
shout out to Angel for doing the show last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was off doing family things.
On the pinch
Dude,
hit.
Angel.
Angel, you did a great job,
He
and I'm
did an
glad.
amazing job,
I'm glad you're
right?
feeling
Did great.
better, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
That's
speaking
fantastic.
of starting off the year, I just had this damn story too all pulled up, and now she disappeared.
And
on
now
me.
she's gone.
Right, but have you guys heard of Baba Vanga?
Yes.
Dave has. We were talking about this earlier. Have you, Maddie?
I have not.
Dave, can you kind of fill us in on what she is, man?
Baba Vanga is this mystic from Bulgaria who has like an incredible track record of making psychic predictions.
Dude, it's almost better than incredible. Like, this chick is like at an 86% rate. And she
Something crazy.
died 25 years ago.
She did.
Yeah.
She's like a modern day Nostradamus.
That's what they call
Very
her from
much.
Bulgaria. She is
Yeah.
blind. She got into a horrible
yeah, look at her.
accident. Got into a horrible accident
Holy
as a
crap.
child. Like, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they said a tornado just showed up, picked her up, and slammed her down against the ground a couple of times, and
Wow.
she went blind as a result.
So I wonder if her psychic abilities kicked in after the tornado, you know?
Right. Yeah, and then that's what they're saying, that
Yeah.
because she laid out in the wilderness for a while, and when they found her like a day later, she was almost close to death, you know.
So she's
like that.
So she specifically has predictions for 2022, though.
Yeah, she's so here's just some of the stuff, and if you guys can help me
Yeah,
out
I can see the one where it says virtual reality is the takeover is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the,
I can see
the
that
metaverse.
So
Right?
my brother-in-law, Ben and his wife, they bought their kids the Oculus. I think it's called.
Yes,
Go back
yes.
up. Go back up.
And
back up.
the virtual reality games
Here you go, man.
are amazing. Dude.
Well, you know what? Hold on.
But you
Let's-
need to like not be around anyone because like you're just kind of in your space.
There we go.
Yeah.
Here you go,
I was
brother.
playing this horror game, and you walk through this haunted mansion.
I've heard
And
about this
I
game.
honestly, like, I got chills while I was playing it because I'm moving around this house and I'm grabbing doors and I'm grabbing flashlights.
And it feels like you're grabbing doors
and this
if you
thing,
get haptic shit.
Yeah, this little girl like jumped out at me, dude, and I'm like, holy fuck! Like the hair on the back of my neck, because I was so like in it. Like
Yeah.
I was so involved in it. And when you have it on, it's you in the game. It's like you're in this other universe.
I've never done the,
It's pretty
the
crazy,
VR
man.
thing, man, but I would
I
love to
think
give
the
it a
Oculus
try.
runs about $350, $400.
It's- we thought about getting it for our boy, but
So do you have to like clear like a certain area around yourself so that
dude,
you don't?
I saw,
Yes, you do.
I saw
Yeah.
where they also sell, and it's coming soon. It's like, I swear to God, it's like Ready Player One.
Yeah.
So it's like a little mini,
Like a treadmill
yeah, like a
thing?
treadmill, an omnidirectional treadmill that you can go any way, so you can literally run on the thing.
That's bananas, man.
So we're talking about Baba Vanga, right,
Yeah.
for the future, and she has predicted so far a nuclear submarine disaster in 1980.
That's wonderful.
She predicted ISIS. She also is said to have predicted the rise of the terror group ISIS. She has predicted the Syrian gas attack before she died. She warned of a showdown in the country where Muslims would use chemical warfare against Europeans.
Wow.
Right? She predicted Brexit. She actually said that Europe will, quote, cease to exist in 2017, something which obviously has not happened.
Yeah.
And she also claimed that the 44th U.S. president would turn out to be Barack Obama. She said would be black. However, she also said that that would be the last president, which, again, didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Yeah, I remember hearing that prediction. So she predicted the virtual reality takeover.
Yep.
She predicts another pandemic, this time discovered in Siberia,
Yep.
that is caused by a frozen virus that will be released by climate change.
Hopefully she's wrong about that.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
hoping
shit.
too. But, man, you know, a prediction that many cities will face water shortages that will result in political consequences as alternative solutions are used.
California.
Right?
And I think, like, as climate change progresses, water is going to be a huge issue, especially for poor countries.
She predicts famine in India due to a drop in temperatures that will result in locusts attacking crops.
Oh my God!
The invasion
More,
of
yeah,
Earth
hold
by-
on. More
yeah.
earthquakes and tsunamis with intense bouts of floods in Australia and parts of Asia. And go ahead, boys. What was that last one?
Matt,
The invasion of Earth by aliens with an arrival of an asteroid.
And have you heard that there is an asteroid coming within the next week, 2 weeks? It's going to do a flyby.
No.
Super close.
I knew there's like a comet that you can see.
Yes.
If you get up early enough and you
Yep.
can see the horizon, but no, I haven't heard about it.
So that is coming up within the next like week or two.
So we were talking before we went on air about that movie on Netflix, Don't Look Up, which is about it's Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer
The
Lawrence.
previews alone, I know I'm not going to like it because of that.
Well, so they discover an
Hey,
asteroid.
Let me see that mouse
yeah,
over there.
they discover an asteroid and they like do the math on it and everything, and they figure out that it's going to collide with Earth. And so the premise of the movie is them just trying to sound the alarm, and nobody pays any
Nobody
fucking
listens.
attention to them.
Yeah.
And I'm literally,
And that's going to happen.
I'm literally the guy that talks about asteroids hitting
Right.
planet Earth, and nobody pays any attention to
Right.
me either. But
Well, you know what? Another thing, I was listening to an episode of Joe Rogan, and he brought up a really good point. Speaking of, on the screen there, that's Baba Vanga.
Baba
if you guys
Vanga.
want to see her, the blind prophet from Bulgaria.
yeah, man.
So yeah. Anyway, talking about Joe Rogan and that, I was listening to an episode where they had. Oh fuck, dude! What was I talking about?
I don't know. We were
What were you talking about? You were talking about
Asteroids?
Something. Asteroids.
yeah. Graham Hancock. We were talking
Fuck,
about that
I
earlier.
lost it,
You
man.
lost it.
I
Joe
lost
Rogan.
it.
You were watching an episode of Joe
I was
Rogan.
watching an episode of Joe Rogan. I can't even remember what it was about. Oh, it was about what's his name? Alex Jones. You guys know who Alex Jones is?
Yeah, I
Of
know
course.
that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Crazy motherfucker. Joe Rogan brought up the fact that in 1989, Alex Jones was saying that Jeffrey Epstein was shuttering and sheltering and moving people back and forth to a private island somewhere in the Bahamas. He was taking like political figures, kings and queens, and they were all going there to fuck underage girls.
Yeah.
And nobody believed him.
Yeah. Him and Alex Jones are like pretty good buddies.
I mean, Alex Jones has done some crazy shit, man, but some of the stuff he said has come true. Plus, he got into the Bohemian Grove, you know?
Yeah. He got video on Bohemian Grove.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Have you
man.
guys watched any of his appearances on Rogan's show?
Well, yeah, I listened to
yeah.
I listened to the one episode where it's like 4.5 hours long.
He's got a new one that just came
Yeah.
out.
It was epic.
But him and Rogan are like homies though.
They're both in Austin.
Yeah.
But
That's right. Rogan is in Austin.
I
now,
mean,
isn't he?
Alex Jones, you know what? He does seem crazy, but like a lot of his, I would say like 60% of his
Dude,
stuff
love him or hate him.
make a lot of sense, man. Like
yeah.
a lot of it's
but
like.
then he says shit like Columbine didn't exist.
Well,
you
that
know?
stuff's
Or Sandy Hook is the one that
Sandy
he
Hook
said. Yeah.
yeah.
That was
that's
the one
like
that got him in a
saying
bunch
like
of trouble.
the Holocaust never happened or something.
Right.
But you know what? Sandy Hook, a survivor of that, actually believes that his daughter is still alive somewhere and
Yeah.
that Alex Jones is right. I just saw that the other day too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That there's actually one of the victim's parents that is a
believes
denier.
that theory?
He's a denier, yeah.
Yeah, well, most of those parents fucking hate Alex Jones. They sued him.
They sued him
Yeah.
and won,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay,
He's
so
still pretty rich though.
So back to the Baba Vanga thing.
Yeah.
So, dude, that's a pretty like the asteroid thing and the alien invasion thing, because here we are with our government finally acknowledging that UFOs do exist,
Right.
and saying we don't know what they are, and saying we're not saying that they're aliens, but we're not saying they're not aliens. It's literally,
you know?
I mean, it was a 9-page report, but that's the Cliff's Notes.
It's funny too because they list a few of her future predictions. She predicts that global hunger will be eradicated. Here, let me roll over here for you, boys. So she's predicting that by 2025 to 2028, global hunger will be eradicated.
I hope she's right about that, man.
I do too.
The
man.
universe will end in 5079.
Yep. China will overtake the U.S. as a superpower.
That's already happening.
Pretty much, yeah. Right,
Polar
I
ice
agree.
caps are melting in 2033 to around 2045, and ocean levels will rise.
Yeah, and there's going to be a ton of cities that are going to be underwater. There's
Oh,
already a
man.
ton of cities that
Miami.
are starting.
Right,
Yeah, Miami's going
right.
to be one of them. Venice.
Dude, Venice,
New Orleans, probably.
That makes me hurt.
yeah,
Venice.
yeah,
New Orleans will be gone.
yeah.
But honestly, again, I don't mean to be mean because I love New Orleans. But
Yeah.
it needs another bath.
Yeah, man, that town's been through a lot.
That's like what is that Creole? That's like French and redneck.
Oh,
oui oui.
Remember when
And it smells like pee everywhere on the French Quarter.
that's like looking at a really ugly mutt dog.
Right. Ooh, I like this one. She predicts a colony on Mars will enable the planet to become a nuclear power and then demand independence from Earth from around 2170 to 2256.
Wow, see
That's going to happen.
that could happen.
That's actually probably going to happen.
That's crazy.
We'll
man.
have a colony that'll start thriving, and they'll
Right.
have enough people that they're like, nah, we want to secede.
Okay,
We're our own planet.
We're on, yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
get the fuck out of here.
So-
We're Mars, bitch.
what's your opinion, guys? Like, because all these guys, like Elon and all these guys, are really excited about us going to Mars, and I'm really excited about us going to Mars, just in the regard of I'm excited to be able to say that we did it, because that'll be an awesome moment. It'll be like
yeah.
our version of the moon landing. But like, what the fuck are we gonna do at Mars? Like, that's a fucking miserable habitat to have to try to live in.
Yes, but if you think about it, the original people that have signed up and who are going to go to Mars are going to die there.
Of course.
You
I mean, hell, it
they're
takes,
not coming home.
They have a list of people already signed up.
Oh yeah.
Who are these people?
You could find it online.
Yeah.
I
Try
honestly
it.
don't know.
But I mean, what?
But there are like NASA has a list of astronauts that are slated to go. I think like 20. Shit, is it like 2025, 2035?
I don't know. It
Somewhere
seems
around
like
in
they
there.
keep pushing it back.
They
man.
do. I remember it was supposed to be out like in 2025, but shit, man, that was probably early 2000s.
I mean, fuck. It takes years to get there. I'm sure.
It takes, I
Like
think
20?
it's like 9.
Oh, is it 9?
I think it's
Okay.
like 9 months.
Oh, 9 months.
9
That's not
months
too
to
bad.
get to Mars.
Yeah.
Like 9, or maybe a little bit more.
Me and my kids were talking about the moon and how far away. The
Well,
moon
Elon
is.
Musk is saying that he wants to be there by 2024.
He wants to be there. Yeah. But Elon also proposed like autonomous robots and shit, right? He needs to ship those motherfuckers to Mars. They don't need air.
They can do the work for us.
They can do all the work, get everything set up, build all these beautiful dome cities.
Yeah.
They can go balls out on Mars.
That's actually a pretty brilliant idea.
There's a Russian boy who claims he lived on Mars in his past life.
I've heard that story.
And
That's a good one.
He brought a
man.
warning about Earth's future.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time worrying about Earth's future.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, man? You got to live in the now because we're not going to be around when that shit's happening.
Well, you know what?
But our kids will be.
What the heck?
This ad brought to you
I
by
don't even
Instant
have the
Karma.
computer potted up.
Usually I have this potted up. I have it potted down, but it must be coming through the other way.
It's got to be coming through the other one, yeah.
We've been having some technical issues tonight,
Well,
folks.
we've got new windows, as you can see if you're watching us on YouTube.
You can see what we're seeing.
Dave's staring right at the TV. You can see him picking his nose.
Here's that audio.
Right? Look at Dave.
Here's that audio about the kid.
This is the kid that claims he lived on Mars in a
Yeah.
past
Yeah.
life.
Unlike most babies, who can't support their own heads until they reach 2 to 4 months of age, Boris can reanimate
Boris. His name is
Listen,
Boris.
I lived on Mars and I ate mice for a living.
He probably walked right out of his mother's vagina, started doing math
He's like
on an
doing-
abacus.
Breakdancing.
I was just going to
fuck
say
did he
that.
get that?
Breakdancing and
Beat you
shit.
to it, bro.
He's doing the worm.
That's how he was born, doing the worm.
But I don't know, like, the
Man.
colonization of Mars would have to, like, really... First, you got to, like, get there, settle,
Yeah.
set up. Then you need oxygen.
You have to have a habitat, and it has to be self-oxygenating, or you're going to have a scenario like Total Recall, where one person is going to control all the oxygen on the planet.
Have you ever seen Martian with...
Yes,
Matt
With Matt
Damon.
Damon.
Matt Damon.
Motherfucking
Matt
Matt
Damon.
Damon.
It's a good movie.
But, like, I would figure it'd be a lot like that without, like,
Maybe.
the catastrophe that happened to him, which would be a possibility.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
But he just had, like, if I remember right, plastic just draped over, right?
yeah.
yeah, I saw
But,
that
like,
movie in the
that-
theater.
Right.
And
Oh,
they said they have, like, huge, like, windstorms on Mars.
I've also heard that that's a very accurate description
have,
of how
like-
somebody would survive on Mars.
Yeah, I've heard that the
You know?
scientists actually liked
the
that
science
movie.
was good, and there was
Yeah.
another one, Interstellar.
Yeah.
Talked about black holes. That's the closest we've ever been accurate and filming.
Yeah.
Like it's the closest film that we could ever.
So, like,
see.
Interstellar is one of those movies that it's a thinking man's movie,
Mm-hmm.
and when you get out of it, because Christopher Nolan, he actually directed that movie.
that goddamn genius, Chris Nolan.
Dude, he's
Yeah,
amazing.
he is
That dude's
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
But like when you walk out of
Cinematic
the first time I
masterpiece.
saw that movie, I walked out of the theater. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I have to see that again.
So I just saw a
Yeah,
thing
it's
on
one of those
And then
Facebook.
when I
you have
saw
to
it
watch
again,
a
I
few
was like,
times.
oh
Right?
shit!
I
get
saw
it
that
now,
movie,
man.
and I saw a thing on Facebook yesterday that said in that movie, 1 hour has elapsed in the time that movie came out till right now. Like I think maybe 1 hour or 10 minutes or some time, but they basically brought it to the frame of that dude in the movie. Like that much time has elapsed and his time gone, and it
Yeah.
was like 10 years or 20 years or whatever for us, and it was like an hour, 10 seconds for him or some shit like that.
Yeah, because there
That's
was
bananas.
there was that one planet they were going down to,
Right.
and it was like
Didn't
for
the
every
robot go down
for
there
every day
first?
you're down there, it's another like 10 years or some shit.
Yeah.
And his kids, like the hard part of that movie was, like his kids got old, and he got off that planet. He was like watching them like in their 30s, 40s, like, Dad, I hope you're still there. I hope you're still alive. And he's like just bawling his eyes out.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that. I mean, I can't even imagine that kind of emotion. Like
Yeah.
you'd want to kill yourself
Being that far away, man.
and being that alone.
But at
Yeah.
the same time, if I remember the premise of that movie, the Earth was dying, so he was.
It
doing
was.
It for everyone.
They had no choice. I
yeah,
mean,
they had to do this.
He was basically Lewis and Clark back
Yeah.
in the day,
Yeah.
but of space.
yeah.
But if I remember right, wasn't that whole movie like a parallel, like some kind of parallel loop?
Yeah.
Where they also come to find out at the end they were the reason mankind even existed.
Yes. And
Yeah.
it was a kind of like a whole like, so you just basically everything is now in its circle.
Yeah, it was
you
a
know what I mean?
circadian loop
Everything
because
meets
they
and ends.
they
Yeah.
were the reason it ended and it began.
Yeah.
Like the loophole was the key for them for space travel. Literally, you can get to the end of the universe faster by this loophole.
Right. So literally, how many times in his life had that dude done that? And that begs to differ. Is there, a grand architect? Is there destiny? Is he destined to do that forever, or is he just accidentally stumbling into it forever?
What I thought was really cool was, at the end of that movie, there was like this base set up on this planet, and people live there, and they replicated everything that was like on Earth.
Yeah.
And when he was on that planet, like certain things were like named after like certain pioneers, and he was one of those. And I think it was like the planet, that planet's stop was like named after his daughter or him. I'd have to go back and watch it.
Nice.
But no, it's like how we have today, like Eisenhower Highway
Right, yeah.
or FDR Drive or something.
Right.
It would be like something like that on a planet, but it'd be that person who like went to that kind of solar system and discovered certain things where we can go and habitat there.
And then that would be their pioneers,
Right.
their founding fathers.
Correct.
Did you guys see that NASA just shot up that new James Webb Space Telescope?
Yes.
Which
that
is gonna,
thing is intriguing.
Which is gonna it's gonna make Hubble look like some kindergarten science experiment
right.
shit.
What the fuck is Hubble?
Did you guys also see that NASA hired, I think it was 24 theologians to study what the effect on humanity would be if we discovered alien life?
Oh, come on. I mean, we already know.
Yeah, I think we do.
On this planet,
Well,
I
hopefully
would predict,
we would like get along. You know what I mean?
Man, we won't.
I don't know.
Are you
man.
kidding
Well, we can't
me?
even get along with each other.
We
so.
Right,
won't.
right. That's the thing.
So plan for the worst.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody is going to get drunk and take a shot at an alien. I'm just saying that. That's going to happen.
I'm super excited to see.
Fuck off, my fam.
Yeah.
Is that what you were just talking about?
No,
Get
this
out.
is the James Webb telescope.
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah.
basically supposed to replace the Hubble, but it's like way
It's
better than the Hubble.
wicked advanced.
Like, I mean, I guess it's going to be so strong that like we literally might be able to see other civilizations.
Well, I just saw where it was somewhere in the Alpha Centauri system where they basically said there's another habitable planet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the closest thing we found. They found one or maybe two, and they think this one is super right on. But
Yeah.
like apparently from what they've gauged, I guess with I don't know, whatever. But everything is heavier on there, so like elements are heavier.
Mm-hmm.
That could explain aliens. Right? They use the same physics and shit that we do, but their elements are heavier, so
Yeah.
they've got better
Different-
resources,
different properties.
yeah. Different, bunch of
Mhm.
different things.
Yeah.
They're going to adapt differently. Another thought that I thought was really cool is, how they always say grays don't have any sex, they're just kind of there.
Mhm.
What if those are, biomechanical
That's
robots?
That's a very popular theory. Like there are a lot of people that claim to have
Yeah.
been around grays and have said that they believe they are some sort of like.
That's a bio drone.
Yes, like a biological,
Right?
yeah, like a biological drone.
Yeah.
like
Well-
it, yeah.
Well, here's a video of Voyager Station. That's $200 billion. It's a space hotel.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
And they were talking about this, like blueprints and all that other stuff. But like, who in the fuck can afford this stuff?
I hope I come back in that time.
Peer out the window
Man.
of the SpaceX Starship and take a good look at the $200 billion rotating space station before you.
Fuck yes.
Voyager Station, and a 3-night stay in one of its luxury villas will cost you $5 million.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, that's it. I mean, like LeBron can go. You have like all those like NBA players and shit.
Is it supposed to like orbit around the Earth?
This,
Okay.
Here we go.
Exudes extravagance from the activity module to the hall suites. There is even a high-end restaurant where you can partake in upscale fare and freeze-dried astronaut food.
Fuck yes.
Plus, they have a sex
$5
room.
million gets you freeze-dried astronaut food.
Great.
Plus, they have like a sex room with robots.
Yes.
Do you think that like in our kids' lifetimes that
Can we
like,
get one of those down here?
do you think in our kids' lifetimes that space travel will be something that will be available to the masses?
Only, and I say this, I think after thinking this through, your pondering question. Only if we can invent a way to gate quickly around our universe. So, like, if we can put gates, out and about, and kind of make a wormhole, if you will, and shoot from here to there. If we can do something like that, if we can improve our means of transportation in space, then, and I think only then, is when we're going to get out into space.
I just mean like, they just flew Jeff Bezos into space.
Yeah.
Do you think like that's something that will be available like to our children in their lifetime?
Space tourism?
Yeah, space
Well,
tourism.
this is the start of
Absolutely.
it. I mean, if you have an orbiting space hotel,
When do they predict
And-
this is going on? And who's even doing it?
But I
because
just
last
wonder-
I knew, no country, no business, no nothing could
That's-
operate.
that's
in,
a big,
you know,
that's
yeah.
a big chance right there.
Hey, can somebody hand me that Jeffrey, or pour me a couple fingers?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Woo! Thank you, brother.
You want the rest?
Yeah, just go ahead and top it.
Woo! Get that birthday boy some of that.
There we go. Just go ahead and top that.
Some
Sponsored
birthday,
by Jefferson Whiskey. Bourbon.
Yes.
Whiskey.
some bourbon
This
whiskey
next
for the
segment
birthday boy.
brought to you by Jefferson's Whiskey.
Cheers, boys.
Hey, happy
Cheers.
birthday,
Hey.
Scotty.
Thank
Again.
you, fellas.
Hey, if I had $5 million, I'd pay for your way to go to on the Voyager.
I don't know if
Space
I'd want to go
Hotel.
up there yet, man.
I know
don't
that's my thing. Is like even if it's available to me, I might be too much of a pussy to attempt to do that.
I think that'd be cool.
I don't even like
but-
flying on planes.
Are you guys ready to burn down back to Earth?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
I don't
like
know, maybe.
I feel like we still have a long way to go before that's something.
Right. I feel like we're, as a society, like as mankind as a whole, like we're just now in our adolescence, man. We're just now in our teens.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting to stand on our own. We're kind of starting to figure shit out, but we're not there yet.
So you guys, I'm sure saw that former Senator Harry Reid passed.
Yeah. No, the first thing I said when I saw that, man, was, "Did Harry Reid pass, or did Harry Reid pass?
Did they get him?
Did they help him along the way? Because he's been fucking very vocal lately about
Yeah.
aliens."
Dude, if it weren't for Harry Reid, that program that they had to study
Yeah.
UAPs as they call them now,
Yeah.
that wouldn't have existed without
Right,
Harry
you
Reid.
wouldn't know they were even calling them UAPs. You'd still be calling them UFOs, and people would be laughing at you.
He was featured very prominently in that Phenomenon documentary that was so good. He was
Right.
featured prominently in the J.J. Abrams thing on
Yep.
Showtime that I also loved. It's just called UFO.
Super cool.
So
on that
yeah,
one,
man.
So speaking of UFOs and shit, I was watching this thing on Bob Lazar, and they were talking. Y'all are very familiar with Bob Lazar, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they were talking about a thing, and somebody said, "How do we even know Bob Lazar was fucking legit?"
Mm-hmm.
Like he was saying in the '80s that no, it was like maybe even before that wherever he was, they had this scanning thing where you would put your hands on it,
Right.
and it would go between your two fingers, and they would scan your palm, like the bone or whatever, and then that was your ID.
Yeah.
And like years later, man, I went to my doctor and like my pediatrician, had my kids signed up, and I used that system
Yeah.
to fucking
I
keep my information. That was my password.
I
there.
had to use that system every day to get in and out of the prison that I worked in.
And isn't that ironic that Bob Lazar was talking about it 25 years prior?
He also said that the craft were powered by this element 115.
Element 115, yeah.
that didn't even.
There's a way to make it. We figured out how to make it,
Yeah.
but we can't
It hadn't-
replicate it.
We can't like.
I don't remember what the whole ordeal.
It's
of
one of
that
those
was.
elements that as soon as you create it, it's
It's
destroyed.
gone, yeah.
Yeah, one of those kind of
And
deals.
this particular vehicle, I guess it's a sphere that they have. They have 9 of them, if I remember right. The government, Bob Lazar said they had 9 of these spherical things.
Yeah.
And I think they even blew one up trying to open it up.
Mm-hmm.
But he equivalented it to, it's like a bunch of guys from the 1950s prying open a neutron bomb. They don't
Right.
know what the hell they're doing.
Exactly.
They're
They're
just trying to open it up.
They're trying to reverse engineer it.
Right.
One of the interesting things that Lazar said, I think when he was on Rogan's podcast, was that he was under the impression that these craft, I've told you this before, were discovered in archaeological
digs, yeah.
which is pretty fucking
Dude,
crazy.
but where would that be?
Egypt.
Do you think it would be Egypt?
I mean,
I think it would be more along the lines of Indonesia, maybe South America. You know,
Well, here's Harry Reid on
in the
aliens.
jungle. See that little window there? Move that.
There are those who think we're on the edge of disclosure, that any day now they're going to open up the doors and show us the saucers or open files. I'm not as encouraged. What about you?
True.
yeah. That's George Knapp that's interviewing him.
Oh,
They were very close friends.
yeah.
And we had a lot of speculation about where these vehicles are from. They're far more advanced than anything known to us. Is it possible that there's no one who knows the ultimate answer what's what the truth is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
God bless him, man.
Yeah.
Conversations with colleagues about the wisdom of letting all this loose. Is the public ready for it? What it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah.
There it is.
What, though? But what do they need to do?
Those two men sitting at that table have done more for the
absolutely.
disclosure movement than any two men on the
I
planet.
think
Fuck
Knapp
yeah.
has really carried the torch now.
Knapp's a
you know?
beast, man. Knapp is a
mean,
beast.
That guy is definitely carrying. He's leading the way.
The
in
key to having legitimacy with that topic is that you have to have been highly respected before you got into that topic.
Oh,
If
absolutely,
you just
man.
get into that topic and that's all you're known for, people are going to think you're fucking kooky.
Right, they'll shit on you every time.
But if you're somebody like Harry Reid or somebody like George Knapp, who
But
is
somebody like Harry Reid, though, lends credence to it. You
Yeah.
know?
credibility.
When that dude says something, I'm going to be like, fuck. He was
Yeah.
probably on all those committees. He knows that shit.
Yes, he does.
And he even said that George Senior Bush? Senior Bush. He was the
Yeah.
head of the CIA.
Is that right?
That
Yes, he
motherfucker
was.
knew shit too.
A lot of people think that George Sr. was involved in the
Right.
Kennedy assassination.
I think George Sr. was involved because I don't know if you guys even remember this, but do you remember when Bill Clinton came in office and he swore
Yes.
that he would open all the alien stuff?
Yeah.
If aliens exist, I'll let you know, and I'm going to fuck
Scott,
them.
Let me tell you, them aliens are
Yes.
fine and sexy.
Tell me, Slick Willie.
Did you guys-
Every time I see one naked, I think of Monica. Yeah.
Did you guys see
Get
that?
the cigars
that,
out, Dave. Dave, I'm
right.
still talking.
I'm sorry.
Dave, have
sorry,
some
Bill.
respect
Sorry,
to
Bill.
Bill
Sorry, Bill.
Sorry, Mr.
Sorry,
President.
Mr.
Sorry,
President.
Mr.
Damn. I run for 8 years.
I miss that
I
guy.
have the most
I do
sexual
too,
acts in the
man.
I
White
miss
House.
that guy.
God.
Maybe John Kennedy beat me out for blowjobs. in the
Dude,
White
Slick
House.
Willie could walk up and slam his dick down, and that's law.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I miss
Okay,
that guy.
My wife's ugly, I know.
Dude, Hillary put the country at risk by not giving him a blowjob.
Oh,
That's all I'm
yeah.
saying. If you know your man needs his medicine,
It's a
every
matter of
day,
I
national
almost,
come on.
security.
I almost pushed a button because of
Right?
not getting head for about
No head from Hillary.
30 years.
No head Hillary. That's her name right there.
That's
Mon-
what Trump should have called her.
Where Monica made up
Man.
in looks, she made it in her mouth.
And she sometimes spit. That's why the stain on the dress.
Oliver,
DNA, bitches. DNA.
Oliver Stone is releasing a new JFK
Oh, yes.
documentary. Did
Another
you guys see
one?
that?
Man.
Well, the first one was like a movie, you know.
Right.
But this is actually a documentary.
Who was that? Was that, what's his nuts? Dances with Wolves?
Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner. Was he in that?
In the Kennedy film?
In the JFK one. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like he was, though.
Yeah, I'm
he
thinking-
was.
yeah, I'm
he
thinking.
was. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. But as far as conspiracy theories,
Preach, Dave.
yeah, as far as
Preach, Dave,
conspiracy
preach.
theories go, though,
Right.
man, the JFK thing. Well, they literally just the other day decided.
Yeah, we just released a bunch of JFK stuff.
Well, but they also continued to not release a bunch of JFK
Did
stuff.
they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I heard that
Yeah.
they had another like document dump, if you will.
Yeah, they may have, but I think they're keeping all the good shit.
You
Isn't
think
there a
so?
certain year they're going to let all that stuff go?
That year has come and gone many
It
times.
would have to be after literally everyone has been dead 20 years.
Kind of like
man.
all the
Yeah.
vaccine stuff's going to be released in like 2075 or some shit.
It's ridiculous, man.
Right?
Let
Something like
let
that.
the people
Fucking
know.
bastards.
Let the people know. That's all I'm
Do you think
saying,
so?
man.
Do you think so? You think the people are ready, Dave? You
For the
know,
JFK thing?
just in general, man. I just don't think
Well,
people
the
are
JFK
ready.
thing would be like, oh, okay, because a lot of those people have died off so far.
Yeah,
part of
but
me-
there's still a lot of people alive.
Part of me thinks that we're not ready for aliens, but another part of me thinks that nobody's paying any fucking attention
Exactly.
anyway.
Except for the guy with the crazy hair.
That's
Aliens,
it.
man.
He's been paying attention this whole time. Alex
Yeah.
fucking Jones. He's been paying attention this whole time. You know.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
People like me that are obsessed with it, but your average citizen, they're not even thinking about it. They really don't even want to think about it. You know
Do
what I mean?
they though?
They don't.
I mean, seriously, we were talking about what would happen if aliens came down.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have two things happen straight away. If somebody descends out of the sky, gets out of a ship, and says, "Hi, take me to your leader," you're immediately gonna lose half of your Christianity is gonna go away.
Yeah.
Religion is gonna crack.
And I think that's one of those things that NASA is studying as we speak.
And you're gonna have another religion pop up that centers around these beings coming out of the sky.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have, people fighting over who is in favor of these beings from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be stupid. People are going to go dumb, panicky, and flighty when they show up. And I think that's why we're slowly now, it's going the way it is.
Maybe Jesus was an alien.
Maybe he was a zombie that rose up after he got stoned to death.
And maybe we just didn't know how to interpret it back then, so we called him an angel.
Speaking of, which one of you fuckers put up the when your pregnant virgin wife comes to you and then on her
that guy,
dude, I laughed so hard on that fucking thing because the three wise men all have the face of Leo, like
I know,
yeah, the one from.
The one from
Django.
Yeah, Django Unchained.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, cotton candy.
The most popular Leo meme of
love
all
that.
time. I know.
Love that.
It was pretty fucking funny.
I thought you posted it because of the Leo meme.
I just made mention to Andrea. I was like, oh, I love that this has gotten picked up because I love that fucking Leo thing.
We have a game on the show because all three of us post on our social media, but
who posted
sometimes
what?
we don't know who posted what, so it's a fun little game that we like to play.
It's funny because you can go to our webpage and see it on a computer.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was posted by Matt.
How about
I never would have guessed.
God, he is a sick fuck,
right?
Isn't he? Yeah. That's probably what you say about a lot of the shit that I post.
Makes me proud.
Yeah.
Hey, big ups to our friends at the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
That's right.
Thank you.
Biscuit Strength. What's up, buddy?
Man, what up, dude?
Big homie Taylor. And a big shout out to the homie JT, man.
Yeah. You guys just recorded on the Paranormal Sun, right?
Yeah, we did a little New Year prediction show.
Right on.
Which was fun. JT's going through some personal family stuff right now.
Yeah, he had an emergency.
So I want to just give him a shout out and let him
we
know
love you, brother.
that we're thinking of him and that we love him. And he also wanted me to extend to you that he wishes you a very, very happy birthday.
Dude, thank you, brother.
Yeah, so thank you guys.
Episode 85, Scott's birthday.
That's right. We're just getting started.
That's right.
We'll be back right after this. Bitches.
Come on.
Hey guys, it's Matt, and we always talk about Last Flight Brewing Company, and we never exaggerate on how good it is there. They have this wonderful indoor space where you can fit a bunch of your friends or your family. You can take your dog in there. Also, kids are welcomed. We can all drink as equals. It's a great spot. If you want to sit outside, there's tons of space. It's a great spot for a sunny afternoon with friends, families, even colleagues. You can do it all out there. Games, cornhole, whatever your vice is. They also have a carefully crafted beer menu which changes all the time. Each beer they put out is delicious. Also, Last Flight won first place at the Missouri Beer Festival. They've come a long way in a short time, so check them out. You can find them on Facebook and online at lastflightbrewing.com. If you're local, check out Last Flight Brewing Company today. Go enjoy some sunshine. Get off your couch. Go right now. Fill up your growler.
Ha!
Come on.
Hit me.
Hot.
Welcome back to the old 77.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Y'all got control over there, the volume.
It's a world.
I don't know what's going on.
In our world.
If I do this, see, because
Scott.
Yeah.
Dave,
so you got control.
Dave,
so you guys
this.
can do
Dave,
the
I
thing.
got this.
I
Dave.
don't think that does anything.
It doesn't, Dave.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
I don't think so.
Just leave it to me.
Leave it to be.
It's on my side of the table, Dave.
Leave it to Francis.
Just concentrate on your fucking buttons over there.
Does that mean
we have somehow bypassed the board altogether?
Does that mean I can't wear that Santa Claus hat either?
No,
you can
absolutely,
have.
man.
No, go
Put
for
that
it.
shit on.
Wear that shit.
Okay. Christmas is over.
This is a cool little beat.
That's all right. We're still in the holidays, brug.
Doesn't it feel like Christmas was a really long time ago already? I told you guys we had to cancel Christmas at my mom's house because my nephew caught COVID.
Shit.
Sounds like a Christmas song.
Sucks, man.
Dude, I'm amazed.
When my cousin got COVID, Christmas is canceled.
I'm gonna write that shit. I'm gonna write that shit when I
Throw
get
me
home
those
tonight.
jingle bells. I think we just wrote a song.
The name of the song will be "COVID Killed Christmas."
I hope you guys don't mind me using auto-tune.
You should have me sing it. There you go. It was a special Christmas. When
Do you guys have
killed
any?
Christmas.
You guys have any big New Year's plans? It's tomorrow.
We're doing it right now, bro.
That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have some friends coming over with their kids,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna bring in the new year like that.
We are going to dress up and go out to Madison's for my my little girl. She wants to dress up fancy and go someplace
dude.
nice.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
Cool. We're going. I got sucked
Don't
into
get
a
the
party.
bread.
Oh.
I got sucked into a party. If it was up to me, I would just stay the fuck at home on New Year's Eve.
So what are we talking a party?
Well, so one of my wife's friends is having a party, so I think we're gonna go over there for a couple hours, and then we're gonna go hang out with one of Jesse's other friends.
Kid friendly.
No, we're gonna have a babysitter.
Man, I'm still
There
hearing
you
that
go.
bed. Right.
Yeah, babysitters, man, they're not cheap.
Nah.
No, they're not.
No. That's the thing that nobody fucking tells you about when you have kids, right?
But they're still worth it.
Oh God, yes. Oh, but you quickly realize that you'll pay a babysitter way more than they should.
Yeah,
You
man,
know?
our babysitter bill each month is like,
Yeah, because you're like that
ridiculous.
desperate.
Fuck yes.
got to get out. Like we're,
get that.
we were talking about that movie on Netflix, Don't Look Up, with DiCaprio.
Right.
I have not actually watched the whole movie yet.
I'm afraid to watch it because I'm just gonna be yelling at it the entire fucking time.
Dude, I watched some good stuff lately. Like I finished Ted Lasso.
I have too.
The Morning Show with Steve
Yeah, you were
Carell,
saying that.
Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
The cast is phenomenal. It's a great show. I'm like on episode 6 for that.
What is that on? Is it on Netflix?
No, it's on Apple.
Oh well, fuck!
That-
I can't get it.
that
then.
and
Yeah,
Ted
I
Lasso.
can't get that either.
It'll eventually be on something.
Oh yeah.
It'll hit Netflix
Fuck
eventually.
yeah.
But
I just
also
finished The Witcher.
The Witcher. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
I
that's
thought that
pretty
was
good.
that was really good.
Is that a creepy one?
It's kind of D&D ish, if you will.
Uh-huh, okay.
Like so, it's they live on this land called the continent. Mm-hmm. There's elves and people, and there was an event that happened that brought magic into the world, and these mages they weaponized man in the form of the Witcher. It's like a mutated person who can drink little potions, and they get like superhuman Hulk up, and they go out and they kill monsters.
Did you guys see the new Spider-Man movie yet?
Yes,
I have not.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was good.
But everybody that I encounter, it continues to ask me if I have seen it.
It
yet.
over delivers is what I.
It's
I don't know
long,
if it-
right? Isn't it like over 3
It's-
hours long?
I don't know if it's over 3, but it's girthy.
Yeah, because we were because like we
was
still
like 2.5,
Gets its spider hooks in you.
2.5 hours.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
because we still haven't taken the boys to
I don't
the movie
recommend
theater
taking
yet.
little kids to it.
Yeah, no, that's not going to be the one.
Yeah,
but
no,
even
no,
if
no.
it was a little kid movie, I think it's too fucking long for my
Right,
kids.
right.
So we're on the lookout for a good. You guys haven't taken Sloan to the movies yet, have you, Maddie?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
Not yet.
She
She can't even sit still, bro.
That's
like,
the
Right.
thing. Yeah, same
How old
here.
is she?
It's 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
Yeah.
can't even sit still right now.
the
So I
attention
don't even
span
know
is
how.
short,
The
and,
attention span of a toddler, man.
and I know my
Yeah.
kids would be loud as fuck in a movie theater,
Ooh, I got loud all of a sudden.
and I don't want to subject the people to that.
Yeah, no. God, no.
I had a buddy that worked at the movie theater when I was a kid, so we always got to preview the movies the night before they came out.
lucky.
Yeah,
I always wanted a friend like that.
and we would smoke tons of weed
in the movie theater?
No, not in the movie
Oh,
theater,
oh.
but right before we went in, yeah, we'd get super blazed and watch all the movies.
We
that were
saw
coming
the
out.
third Star Wars like that. Scott and I drove around the neighborhood, burned one down.
Yeah,
We go in
Man.
there, and the rest of our friends there were like, "Hey guys,
Right?
Yeah.
We smoked trees till we looked Vietnamese. And
Yeah.
then rolled up into a work function where we all hung out.
And D Love's like, he's like, so
D-Love sneaks up
it's like,
next
you guys
to me.
smell good.
he knows.
So,
he
what-
knows what's up.
What's up, son? I was like, what's up, D? He's like,
Yeah.
hey, man, is Matt high? I was like, yes. What's going on? And he was like, are you? And I was like, what? I don't know. You tell me. And he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I was like, I got this motherfucker.
Dude, I was myself when I went in there. Like, I don't
You were
remember.
chatty.
Was I chatty?
We went in there and
Okay.
everyone was like, hey, Matt. He's like, hey, blah, 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 blah. I'm Matt. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, damn.
See, I'm the opposite, man. Like like I've told you, man. Like that's not something I usually don't like to do that and like go into work because I'm always afraid that everybody like is gonna know. You know
Okay,
what I
so I had to
mean?
go get my license done today, right? And I had a friend that told me, decades ago now. Bless his soul, he's not around anymore. I love the man. But he made good sense at the time.
At the time.
At the time, it made perfect sense. I was like 17, 18 years old, and he tells me, man, he's like, hey, dude, go up in the driver's license when you got to get your driver's license renewed and just fucking smoke out. He's like, you need to be as high as possible. So that way, when the cops pull you over and you're fucking blazed, right, and they look at your picture, well, you look the same.
Smart.
Dude, of course. I was like, fuck yeah, that makes sense. So every one of them up until this point, like, I just got blazed out.
Followed the tradition. Nice.
Rolled up in the, hey.
Yeah.
Pie-eye Magoo.
Yeah. Get a pint of bourbon in you beforehand, too.
Did not do that this time.
Get all your,
Did they,
cover all your bases.
Just cover it all.
Did they make it an easy process, or?
No, today it kind of sucked a little. We had to go home twice.
Did you have to go to the one by Gerbs?
Yeah, that's the only one in Jeff City.
That's what I went to the old one thinking that it was still there.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
No,
they moved it to, it's over by the East Side Gerbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to go down like you're going to Oscars.
Yeah, it's like in between Gerbs and Oscars, basically.
Yeah, right in there. Yeah.
Did it take a long time?
It took a little bit.
Yeah. Was it a long-ass line?
Well, they tell us, like, we roll up in there, and now you can get, because Missouri now has Real ID. So you can get the legalized, you can fly.
Right.
I think Real ID,
yeah, I don't have one of those
And I
yet.
wanted to get that, because I have the old one.
Yeah.
And the old one, they just updated my address by putting a sticky note on the back. It was fucking a joke, dude. It ripped off 2-3 times. I don't know. People at the airlines looked at me when I flew with it like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's whack.
Right? Like, yeah, that's what I got. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So now I got a new updated license, new picture and everything. And yeah, it was, they wanted like a bill, and then they wanted this and that, and like so much stuff. So we came home, and we got everything that we thought we had, and we rolled back up in there, and the guy was like, well, we actually need the part that you rip off and send back with your bill. And I'm like, well, how the fuck am I going to have that,
Yeah.
So then we had to like do some other thing. Anyway, long story short, I just ended up getting the normal standard
ID.
same bullshit ID that Missouri has.
Yeah, me too.
And then I guess whenever I get my stuff together, I roll again back over there and update it.
Good luck, buddy. I'll pray for you.
But I mean, it was ridiculous. There was people everywhere. Like, they have signs posted like, if you get pissy and mouthy, you have the right to refuse your service, you know?
I love signs like
and
that.
And the gal that checked us out was like, she could care less. Like, yeah.
She
looked
hates
like
her
my
job.
mother-in-law.
She
and
hates
I just
her
immediately
life.
fucking hated
You're
her.
like,
Oh, God damn it, Tammy. I want to smack your fucking face off. And then she had her nose pierced with this giant, like, nose crusty booger.
Ew.
I just wanted to, like, dude.
You wanted to
Dave,
help her
That's
out?
fucking
Dave, I
gross,
just
man.
wanted to reach over and pluck it out.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It bugged me so bad.
Oh, man.
dude.
But you didn't want to say anything.
No,
to
well,
her.
of course.
Yeah.
But then she also had this bark of a cough. And I straight up was like, who's fucking barking? Loud.
What'd she say?
And no one said anything. But I
She
was
looked
like,
over,
that,
she's
that
like-
bitch has got whooping cough. It sounded like a Doberman barking over
Yeah,
her.
she got it from her dog.
She,
Like, God
from her
damn.
dog.
She was licking the dog's balls, man.
That's how it's transmissed.
Shout out to
Right.
the
Shout out to the homie Jeff.
Yeah.
Transmissed. That's not a word, is it? Transmissed.
It
I got
is
peanut
now.
butter here.
Hey, Scott, it's
Transmitted.
Jeff.
I bought Jiffy today, and
Hey,
I bought a bucket of it.
me and
Sam's
Rover.
Club. It was a Sam's Club special.
So backstory, me and Maddie had this guy that we work with. Obviously, his name's Jeff. I ain't saying anymore though. He's a hell of a dude. But we
Hell of a
always
guy.
we always had this thing that he'd just be calling up. Hey, it's Jeff. Been thinking about that spot.
Like I was thinking about those billboards, and
Right?
That's
Because
the
that's
only-
what we do.
Right.
We
That's
make
the only
billboards
thing-
and spots.
that's all he would like.
But then
say.
it got progressively fucking worse, Dave. 'Cause then it would like, hey Maddie, what's going on? Hey Maddie, it's Jeff. So anyway, I was thinking about that spot. Got my dog here with a new container of Jif. Shut up, man. It's a victimless crime. Anyway, and you just hear in the background like. So we started calling it the Chronicles of Jeff.
Oh man,
Motherfucker, we come in on a Monday and there'd be a new Chronicles of Jeff laid out for you. It was great.
I'd randomly just like send Scott one. Don't you check your email? Hey Scott, what's up?
It'd
It's
just be a
Jeff.
phone ringing. Hello?
It's
Oh,
Jeff,
I hope they
listen.
don't audit those emails later.
I don't
I
care.
wonder what the fuck
Hey
are these
Scott,
guys
it's
up to?
Jeff. I'm just sitting here. Teddy pulled up and he just
Teddy.
loved the new Jeff, the nutty Jeff.
I got him the chocolate hazelnut free Nutella. He just goes crazy.
Yeah, I put the nutty in
He puts
Nutella.
the nut in Nutella. Oh my God!
What has this turned into?
We've all known a guy, right? We've all known a guy.
We've all known a dude.
Come on, man.
Hey Scott, it's Jeff. I tried something new.
I just called after years of not calling, just out of the blue. Hey Scott, it's Jeff.
The new tactic that I use with Teddy is I dip my balls in some hummus.
Sadly, Teddy didn't make it through one of our long sessions.
I'm trying to go vegan.
I cannot believe that Teddy loves hummus. I was thinking about just using my fingers, but then I just dipped my nuts in it.
Teddy's super woke.
Teddy loves it. Oh,
He's super woke.
By the way, Scott, Jeff,
I've been thinking about that spot.
I don't give a fuck anymore about those spots. I don't work there anymore, motherfucker.
Oh, like I said, hell of a dude. Hell of a dude.
Did you guys hear that Capital Region's computers are down?
I did.
Because
Are they
got
still?
hacked?
Are they still down?
They are still down.
What? That's like a week, right?
I've got an article. This article
My
is.
wife was just
It's
there
the
today.
Russian space station.
She says they were not down.
No, I was at JCMG.
Oh, never mind. She was
Oh,
at the other
yeah.
fucking competitor. Fuck those guys.
Well, this article. Yeah,
you know, there's a mic right there if you'd like to pick it up.
Yeah, there you go.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Flip
pick
that
it
on
up.
switch,
Turn it on,
girl.
Turn it on.
Back on the
You're
scene.
not on camera. That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah. No, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Can't
Turn it
hear
on.
you.
Turn it on. Oh, Jesus.
We're having technical
It's the
difficulties
goddamn-
on the
Women.
wireless microphone over there.
I'm just kidding about
How
the
about
women
now?
thing.
Can you hear it?
6 feet away. Can't hear you.
She's practicing social
Turn
distancing
them.
from
There
her
you go.
microphone.
All the way up.
I did.
There
you
it
go. There it
is. Now we got
Baby,
you.
we got you.
All right. All right.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, friend
Hey,
of the
Johnny,
show,
good job in the studio, kid.
wife of the
Hey,
show,
where's my little brown
Wife of the
buddy?
show. Andrea's here.
wife of the show, Andrea.
Thanks, Frank.
Go ahead, Andrea.
Okay, so my friend uses Cap Region,
Yeah.
and she said that they got actually hacked, and they've had to go back to the dark ages.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, man.
everything is by paper now.
Oh.
Yup.
Billing, everything.
Fuck
Yup.
Her
that.
little girl was
Oh,
really
that's
sick the other
horrible.
day, and she called, and they have to leave a message. They'll call you back.
Oh.
Then that nurse will call the office to see if there's
Oh.
anything on the schedule, because guess what? Schedules now are all
Oh.
On paper.
everything
Oh my
is like
fucking God.
zapped out.
Wow.
Boy,
I
it
feel
really,
so sorry for those
really
people
makes
right
you
now.
think, though. What happened to those people's information?
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Well, the digital record, where is that?
Yeah,
Did someone
sure.
download that?
What do you think the
The
most-
filing system.
But what do you do with that
Yeah.
once you have it?
Wipe everybody's bills clean.
No one's keeping like paper files.
They are
There's
now.
no fucking way.
Man,
now they are, but
They are
like,
now.
while they have that automation, like, dude, just think, Scott, if someone hacked into our work,
Right.
we would be
Oh my
down,
God.
dude.
But you know what? We've been there while dudes have hacked into our work.
Is that right?
Because we have multiple IP addresses that we set up. Because our whole business now runs on IP.
That's true.
You know, and I've seen dudes like I've talked with our engineer friends. You know, like Merrill is a good example. I think we've talked about Merrill on the show before.
We have.
But we traced down. There was some dude in Indonesia who found all of our IP addresses,
No
and they
shit.
were all connected online. Boy, he went crazy. He couldn't do anything. with them.
Right.
What do you
Because
mean?
they're all broadcast quality. They only go
Right.
straight to a board.
That's true.
Yeah.
So he can't log in and make an account and start sending shit out.
Oh,
you know,
right.
but he was connected to the internet on it.
Wicked.
So yeah, he was just connecting on every board. You'd see like this one would light up, and then it would go away, and then this one would light up, and then it would go away, and then this one would light up.
Wow.
That's
That,
crazy.
that was a couple
man.
years ago. Yeah.
What do you think? Who do you think the most likely culprit is in the Capital Region thing? You think it's like a foreign government? You think it's some dude in his basement?
Boy, I don't know on that.
A hospital? I mean, it would
I
have
wouldn't
to be
think it would be a foreign government.
It's certainly someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
You know, maybe it's a test.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe it's a test. Maybe somebody's testing out their shit for a bigger attack.
That's something we really.
and if
we
it
really,
brings down a
something
hospital,
we really have to think about that, guys.
of course we do,
Our
because
power grid,
90%
all that
of
shit.
our information now is stored on hard drives.
Absolutely, man.
You know, what happens if something was to happen right now? You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything's so we're so reliable on it.
See, that was
Yes.
something that I was talking to two guys earlier. That was something on it was a lecture I listened to the other day from Graham Hancock, and he was talking about just that. Like, what happens if if all our information systems right now just crash.
Yeah.
He's like, the only identifiable things that we have are, like at the Hoover Dam. And he was talking about how
megalithic structures.
Megalithic structures
Yeah.
and things where
shit's running on.
They would show specific times and star dates that people could figure out what the hell happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then he likened that back to like ancient Egypt and how if you stand at the top of the pyramid, and he was like, now a couple years ago, it was perfectly legal if you bribed an Egyptian official.
Right, now you can't.
Yeah, such and such. And he's like, I would start here. And, he's like, you can go all the way to the top. And he told this really witty story about like such and such. And it was like a relative of his that was inscribed at the top of the pyramid. And it was his great-grandfather.
Oh, was it? Okay, cool.
It was his great-grandfather.
Yeah.
And his father controlled his journals. And by controlled, I mean he had them under lock and key.
Yeah.
Because his grandfather journaled everything. And so when his dad died, he went back and saw on the date that he was at the Great Pyramid or whatever, and it said, climb Great Pyramid today. So
That's
that
awesome.
was his.
That's
awesome.
right.
So he's like, my name's at the top of the Great Pyramid.
I
That's
actually
cool
remember
shit.
reading that story, man. Graham Hancock's like
Yeah,
one
I
of
love
my
the
favorite.
dude. I
Yeah.
love the dude.
Yeah.
He was also talking about DMT and
Yeah, he's big into that stuff too.
That he and another dude from some English institution have figured out a way on a drip method to keep people in that DMT state for hours.
They've invented a machine that will do that, and they are like in the process of studying the interactions that people have with these entities that they report,
like altered consciousness.
So like
Alex Jones was talking about this.
Yeah, he talks about DMT.
The
too.
Germans would do DMT, and then
Rogan talks about DMT
communicate
all the
with
time.
these like beings
Mm-hmm.
beyond like another dimension.
Well, they talked about how at some Paris Accord thing, or maybe something with Italy, where they doped up Hitler and gave him this like hot cocktail mix, and he was like all bragging about it, like this is what you take, and it was like cocaine and methamphetamine.
Oh yeah, all those Germans were on speed,
they were
man.
cranking them up, man, and he apparently went into this thing and just Hitlered it out.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So like Graham Hancock, he's one of those guys that
spitting that hate.
It's pretty obvious that he believes that those entities are like that people see when they're on DMT.
Right.
Like he's one of those guys that I think is in the camp of like, this is these beings are like real. Maybe not in the same sense that you and I are real, but
there's
that's
something to it.
The whole
if I remember
the whole purpose of that machine where people can stay on the drip for hours is to have these interactions.
See if you can interact
and
with.
document things, because one of the things that happens for people if they take DMT once and then they take it again, they see the same entities,
right?
But things progress. It's fuck it, dude. It's
like there's almost another timeline.
It's trippy as hell,
right?
Man. I've never done DMT, but DMT is like supposedly the most psychedelic thing that you can possibly, and your brain produces it.
Wow. What's the Incan one? The one from the jungle. Ayahuasca,
which is DMT,
basically.
Yeah,
but
so
it's
like a
different. Though. Don't you chew that one?
It's a natural plant.
Yeah, well, DMT is produced naturally in almost every living creature.
Wow.
Humans, almost all plants contain DMT.
And if I remember right, like it would be the Olmecs. We're talking about how DMT was delivered from the beginning. Like they were manufactured by a alien entity that came here from outer space, from the heavens, and they made people, and DMT was the gift that they gave them.
Right. So the trippy thing about ayahuasca is that ayahuasca is actually two different plants. One of them is a root.
Yes.
And one of them is a leaf.
It's not. You have to know what you're doing to combine them, right?
So the leaf is what contains the DMT. But the thing about DMT isn't orally active. So if you eat it, your body breaks it down before it reaches your brain.
Like it's no problem.
That's where the root comes in.
It has to be in the bloodstream. If I'm
the
right.
root has an MAO inhibitor. And so the MAO inhibitor blocks your digestive system from breaking down that DMT so that it can enter into your brain. And here's the trippy thing, going back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
If you ask those natives in South America, how in the fuck did you figure out that if you mix this one root with this one leaf, that this is what would happen? And their answer to that is that the plants told us. So...
Well, if you watch that shit on Netflix with the Fantastic Fungi, if I remember right.
Yeah, with Paul Stamets.
Right, it talks about how there's like a section in the rainforest where there's just acres of trees and shit all communicating through the fungi in the ground.
Yeah, it's like the original network. It's the original internet.
Yeah.
Like literally
all provided by this one fungus.
Yeah, literally the mycelium. The mycelium
Yes.
is like the roots. That's literally like a giant internet.
There's some Netflix special that took them like 10, 15 years of slow motion photography. They took, and then they sped it up for the special.
Fantastic fungi.
It's interesting, man.
Oh, dude, it's a great documentary.
It's a good one, bro.
Even if you're not as like obsessed with mushrooms as I am, because you know, like I love to hunt mushrooms.
Yeah.
And,
Nah, man, we've bypassed the board altogether, Maddie. So all the levels on the screen are your levels.
Gotcha. So here's a making some big mistake smoking DMT for the first time.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be
Tales
funny.
from the Trip.
This is going to be funny, I'm
Tales
sure.
from the Trip.
It's a great title.
I like it already.
Yeah.
What?
Terrence McKenna.
Right.
I love the animation.
Let me try to find the part where he just smokes it. And
Find the crazy animations.
Oh.
Fatal mistake.
Why do you do that? Love the sound effect.
What?
It literally just blasts you into a different reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's a short trip.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you smoke it, it is.
That's like a 3-minute trip.
Yeah, start to finish is like 15 minutes, they say.
As Dave looks at me and smiles. I love that.
That's crazy though.
But I think that's with any high. You got to go with where the high takes you.
I think weed makes you that way as far as kind of teaches you to go with the flow of things.
Go with the flow.
But
yeah.
psychedelics are on a whole completely other level.
I can't even imagine being in that kind of like realm.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I didn't know about that shit like 15, 20 years ago.
When you would have actually
when
done
I
it.
would have done it.
Right.
Yeah. The other crazy thing about DMT is that even though it like spits you into this alternate reality, when people come back, they always say that it is much realer than us right here together.
I was going to say, do you ever hear of people like losing touch with reality after they come back? Like,
No.
I don't believe this is real. You know?
Well, maybe in that sense, like, yeah, people come back and they
Like,
think
it's hard now to accept this as your reality.
Yeah, people
Like,
do
oh,
have.
fuck.
Yeah, or like a lot of times people think that it convinces people that they're in some kind of a simulation.
Yeah.
I'm sure Elon Musk has done DMT.
I was going to say, man, do you think that's going to happen in the future? Like, we're going to have people addicted to like little holodecks where they can go and plug into a mini matrix and you can feel and touch and fuck anything you want.
Yeah, well, isn't that what Mark Zuckerberg's trying to do with the
metaverse?
metaverse, right?
Yeah.
Which
He's selling gloves that make you feel whatever's in there. I just saw where Nike signed an NFT agreement where you can buy Nike licensed Nikes in the metaverse.
Yeah.
So if your avatar wants Nikes, you can fork over $60, get a pair of Nikes.
Goddamn, guys, I hope in 10 years we're not all in some fucking virtual world. We never actually like see each other in person again. We're all
How do you know we're not now?
We're all running around on those fucking treadmill things that we were talking about,
Right.
like from Ready Player One.
Yeah.
No thanks, man. God, it's gonna be so weird, guys.
Maybe that's the aliens. Maybe that's the alien invasion. We're already plugged into the Matrix. We don't know it.
So Rogan's theory is that we are kind of like butterflies when they make a cocoon, and that's what's going on with technology. That we are basically building something that we don't even really know what we're building.
But that's what we do.
But what it's going to lead up to is some higher form of life that's going to overtake us.
We as a species are designed to design, rebuild, make it better, tweak it, design, rebuild, make it better, improve, tweak it. That's all we do.
And I think
When's
that's
the last time you saw a brand new iPhone?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We've gotten to a point now where, oh, hey, you can do JPEGs on it. They don't even talk about the phone now. It's the cinematic quality that you can shoot with.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
You know?
true. Nobody even
Nobody even questions that your phone is a fucking phone.
people don't even use the phone part of the phone anymore.
I hate my phone portion of my phone.
Yeah.
If I could not use this as a phone, it would be great.
If you could just text, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to call people.
I'm good with texting too,
You know?
man. It's better, especially if you're like us. You got kids,
right?
Whatever. Like it's not always convenient just to pick up the phone and stop whatever.
You know,
the fuck
you can't
you're
tell
doing.
me you've got video message now. Come on.
Yeah, it's your birthday.
Oh yeah. Is that Yee?
That's 2 Chainz. They're gonna pull us off of YouTube for this, I bet.
Probably.
Or demonetize us, whatever they do.
It's all right. We can clip it out, baby. Just don't say anything poignant right now.
Yeah, I know, right? We gotta save that shit. Is a big booty hoe.
Look at this chick covered in cake.
Oh, hold on. Let's see this big booty hoe, man. Damn. We do not own any of this content.
No, we
just
do not.
saying.
We do not.
That's it. Yeah,
we do not own. We're just simply playing it.
That
was your
exposing it to
birthday song.
others.
That was your birthday
thank you,
song,
man.
Scott.
Thank you, man.
All I want for a birthday
Is a big booty hoe.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I think Maddie, before you pulled that up, did you have the is it Ghislaine? What are we calling her? What are we calling her?
Ghislaine.
Please tell me it's Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
So she was
just
convicted.
sounds like a little redneck trash. You know,
She was convicted of 5 of the 6.
5 of 6. What was the one that she got?
No,
off
she
on?
wasn't doing the sentence. It was 5 of 6 counts. She's
But what was the
guilty
one
of.
that she got off on?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I don't know.
But I think they're trying to get more out of her now.
Oh God!
Before they give her a sentence,
of course they should.
Like, look, we'll sentence you for like 3 years if you give us up some names.
So Ghislaine,
because you're definitely serving time.
We
Like,
got you.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
She set up all these young girls for Epstein, man. She was basically grooming all
Groomed
of them
them, groomed them
before
all.
before she fed them to Epstein,
Yeah,
man.
she knew exactly
and
what
his
she
buddies,
was doing.
400 years ago, she would have been celebrated.
His buddies too,
Right.
All his rich friends. Who's his lawyer? Old Jewish lawyer.
Kenny Cochran.
No,
no. Rupert Murdoch.
it was one of
or something?
OJ. No, Rupert Murdoch's the Fox News guy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was one of OJ's.
That's what I was
lawyers, right?
thinking. It was one of OJ's.
Yeah, it was.
I forget the guy's
forget
name.
his name.
Shapiro?
No.
He's dead.
Is he?
Yeah.
So anyway, here's
Well, so's Johnny Cochran.
Correct.
Here's some audio from NBC News about the story.
About Jizzy Lane.
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Wow, 40 years.
It has been long and hard.
That fucking guy.
Look at that guy.
No shit.
Well, no shit.
She's like the fucking Igor, dude. She's
the
Igor.
madam,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She's the madam that supplied the tang.
And then you got Epstein comes out of his coffin. He's like, Igor, where's my ladies?
Madam.
They need
Ghislaine. Blah.
Yes, sir.
Blah.
So you got lady of the house.
Do you think him and Ghislaine were fucking?
Look at
Oh,
this
yeah.
montage of these kids.
Well, I bet she was like his fluffer.
Wasn't Ghislaine too old for him?
No.
Like by double or triple?
She was supplying the tang.
He was the
right?
greatest con man
the
of all
top
time.
choice, grade A, whatever they said on that Adam Sandler movie.
Wonder how many other Jeffrey Epsteins are out there still.
One of the greatest con men ever, dude.
Too many.
Wow.
Money.
No, we didn't.
But did he?
Even my mom told me today she
Jeffrey-
doesn't think that he
Jeffrey
killed himself.
Epstein didn't
He
kill himself.
killed himself, sure.
Yeah.
I think it's a 50-50
They're gonna,
shot.
you know, I bet they stripped Ghislaine of. I bet she goes in there naked for the next couple days.
Come on, man. He used his
You know?
tube sock to hang himself. Come on.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's a lot. It must have
I
been a
bet
long
that-
tube sock.
That chick goes in naked.
How can those lawyers like live with themselves by saying this shit?
Because
even
they're
though
lawyers.
even though they know the truth.
That's what they do.
That's what they do, man.
what they do.
You kind of have to sell your soul to be a lawyer.
Right.
You know what I mean? For real. Like I couldn't do that.
No, you got to be okay with
Because you're
you
doing
know,
it for the money. You're
Right.
definitely not doing it for justice.
Yeah.
unless they actually believe it.
But
But you know what, man?
There's too much evidence with this.
You can fucking tell the ones who actually believe it and the ones who don't.
There's
Yeah.
too much evidence against her here, man. Too many people, too many girls that finger point to her. Like she is the madam of the house.
she was always there. Yeah.
What are the madam of the house's duties?
They fluff you.
Do you fluff Jeff?
I'm pretty sure I remember her telling people that he had to, come like 3 times a day. And, like specifically.
Hey man, 20 years ago, I had to blast at least 9 a day, or I was
yeah,
not
no,
even
I remember
fucking
those
right.
days. I remember those
was
days.
it-
Right?
So Epstein was what, in his late 50s or early 60s?
Ish, yeah, somewhere around
Ish.
there.
So that
yeah.
dude was getting it up 3 times a day still.
I'm sure he was
Oh.
taking some Viagra.
It didn't matter at that point. He was probably
He probably had
he had
like a-
access to Viagra, so he definitely could.
He probably had like a whole like fishbowl.
You know,
like,
I'm
filled
sure
up with
nothing was
Viagra
off
pills.
limits to that cat.
Hey,
No.
hey guys, here,
Hey
Bill.
Jeff, you want some Viagra? Here, let's shoot it straight in your dick. And he'd be like, "All right."
60
Yeah.
years old she is.
Who's that cutie?
Ron,
hey, Ron.
Allen.
It's Ron.
Ron.
Honestly, I thought he looked like a lump of foreskin.
No.
He's like, I look
Sorry,
like Mr.
Ron.
Clean.
I'm sorry, man. Dude.
Kind of looks like Spike Lee.
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah, we'll miss
You're
you,
goddamn
Ghislaine.
beautiful man, Ron.
We'll miss you,
You
Ghislaine.
and your bald head.
You and your bald, foreskinny like head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I feel
Ghislaine.
Poor Ghislaine.
You know,
know
what
what?
happens to Epstein's like sex compound, man?
I mean,
Are they
someone else
tearing
bought
that-
it. No,
are they
someone
tearing
bought
it
it
apart?
already.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they're continuing it? It was bought by like Prince Andrew or something. Oh, we're
No.
going to continue the
Not that
tradition.
dumbass.
Talk about a guy who's a hard interview to get right now.
Oh, hell yeah, he is. He's sweating.
He's really keeping on the low right now.
He's probably getting
He's
some.
probably somewhere in like
He's
South
probably
Africa
setting up
right
some
now.
Catholic monk, to go and put a hit out on this Ghislaine Maxwell.
I'll tell you what, boys. I do not hold out any hope that like we're ever going to get a hold of Epstein's black book, or that like all of these people are going to be exposed.
Oh, that'll never happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
It's too powerful.
It
There's
is,
too many
man.
powerful people in one
There's
place.
too. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just it's not going to happen.
That's
man.
not going to happen. Please.
I would love it if it did, but
So, what do you think the next big bombshell thing will come out? What do you think that could be?
oh, Mr. Prince Andrew,
This fucking weasel.
this was a hard interview to watch. What a weasel. I think the next bombshell is going to be aliens, bro.
This guy's a douche.
Dude, I'm with you there, man.
Really? You think?
I think it will be.
Yeah.
Ghislaine. It's just such a Ghislaine.
I love how he's just didn't happen. Even though there was a video of him with his arm around the girl.
Right,
and,
exactly.
they're all hanging out.
So what about this picture of you
Drinks.
and said girl? Oh, that's not me.
That's my doppelganger.
Didn't he pull the
Oh.
fuck, didn't he pull the Shaggy?
He tried
Wasn't
to
me.
He
Yeah,
tried to
he sure
say
did.
like didn't he try to say that like
Fuck outta here,
that that's that like he tried to say that was like a fake picture basically.
Yeah. Oh, well, you must have documented that picture. It must have been fake.
Doctored.
I could not have done that.
Do you know who I am?
Prince Andrew.
I got a small
I get up in the
English
morning and I
penis.
shit excellence and I have a fine English breakfast with beans.
I don't hold out any hope that he'll face consequences.
Oh God, no.
Let me tell you, when
but
I talk
their
to these young
type never
girls-
does, dude.
When I
know?
talk
No.
to these young girls with my British accent, they moist
melt?
right away. It's like back in England.
Say
when we used
that,
to go,
Judy. I can smell your moistness from here.
It's like in the
Would
early
you like
morning.
me to continue talking?
It's like waking up and drinking English tea and going out shoot some fucking ducks.
And then taking a fine English piss in the morning.
I say, bitch, take off your clothes.
I'm Prince Andrew.
Fuck your couch, bitch. But it'd be more like, fuck your couch, bitch.
Fuck your couch.
Oh man.
You
Bitch.
peasant.
You peasantly bitch.
Peasant bitch.
I hope he goes
Oh, my
down.
God. He's gonna go down.
I don't
Come
think he
on,
will.
man.
Oh, he's gonna go down.
So, Dave, have you seen the new video from 39,000 feet circulating online a couple weeks ago that show several UFOs flying over the South China Sea near Hong Kong and disappearing into the clouds?
Damn.
Is it the one that's above the clouds?
I don't know if it was the one.
Is that an
above
actual
the
picture
clouds.
of it, dude?
I think that actually was.
Is it?
Oh yeah, I think I've seen
Is this actual video?
But show it
We've
again.
got, I was gonna say, I think we've got video here. Let
Show it
me,
again,
let me see if
man.
I can't pull it up here.
Blow that bitch up if you can.
Boom.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a fleet of 9 of them.
Yeah, it's something, man. I don't know.
I've seen this video and it's a pretty legit looking video.
Right? So yeah,
That's kind of
that's loud.
terrifying.
Man. Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay.
It's kind of terrifying.
And I can't get it on the
Yeah.
screen.
Seeing that many.
Right? That's a ton.
I saw a video on Instagram of this drone that
Boom, there
that,
we go.
that goes from like 0 to 100 in less than a second.
That's not.
I think I saw that too.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man. The reason why I'm thinking of that is because I'm just like in my mind, I'm trying to think like, okay, how could that be, humans?
Well, this is a 53-second video filmed by a pilot on November 24th and reported by said pilot to the UFO tracking website ufostalker.com on December 4th.
Yeah, man. By all indications, that looks like a legit video to me.
That shows 3 sets of 4 mysterious light formations flying in the distance above the clouds.
Mm-hmm. And the weird thing is, like, there's still sunlight,
Yeah, it's clearly daylight, man.
but they're like you can't really make out a form on them. They just look like white orbs,
Right.
basically. You can't really
All
make
right
it
in there, man.
It's like it's It's like the entire vessel itself is lit, basically.
That's messed up, in my opinion.
That's a good one.
Right?
That's a good one, man.
That's crazy.
So we were talking.
Tom DeLonge's like, oh, I told you all.
Tom DeLonge's going back to Blink-182. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
he
I
wants
think I heard
to. He
that.
wants to. Yeah.
Okay, so here's another weird thing that's going on. Fuck! I closed the link, but there's all kinds of weird shit going on in North Ireland right now with UFOs.
Yeah, we were talking
man.
about that before the show.
Yeah, like they've had a ton of sightings. They've had people that have been reported being abducted.
Right.
They've had all kind of weird sightings. People were seeing weird images on closed circuit TVs.
Like, what do you mean weird images?
The story did not elaborate on that. I would love to know the answer to that question.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's messed up, dude. The things that are going to come out, are going to be interesting in the next decade or so. I think our children are going to see a lot of things progress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it feels
life's going to be different for them.
It feels like technology has just really exploded in the past 10 years.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. We're setting in we're getting ready to go into a golden age of technology.
Imagine if you walked up to a caveman with one of these. With an iPhone.
Fuck a caveman. Imagine walking up to Neil Armstrong, getting ready to go to the moon for the first time, and go, look what I got here.
It's a great point.
He's going to be like, dude, that is way more computing power than I have, and I'm going to the moon.
Which is literally the truth.
You literally have the sum of human knowledge in your fucking hand, and what do we use it for? We're Googling cats and the farting preacher.
So going back to those UFO sightings in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Here's some of the audio from that.
Oh, man.
Oh, cool. Maddie found something.
Yeah,
about
between March and September 2020, UFO sightings reported in the sky over Lisburn. In May, a man contacted police saying extraterrestrials had delivered him in a UFO to Bangor, Maine. Wow. That's cool. The last two reports of 2020 were UFOs over Belfast, including a caller who said that he had seen 3 over the city. Man,
that's crazy. I actually thought that was like...
That was from The Independent.
The Independent is a pretty good source.
Pretty good, yeah.
It's a pretty good source.
Dude.
They don't just willy-nilly post any shit.
I thought it was actual footage, but it wasn't.
Oh, that's all right.
It's all right, man. There's a lot of it out there.
Right? There's so much, and it's so easy to get, like, tossed into that shit. Like, oh, they got me. Like, damn it. We had that happen here a while back where we read something so stupid, followed up on it, and it was like a prank story.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
That's one of the things that I wouldn't have predicted with all of this technology is...
The rise of stupid shit?
Is just how hard it is to sort the real shit from the bullshit. That's hard.
Yes.
That's hard to do,
and it's hard to do now, man.
It's hard.
It's
hard for everybody.
Hey, man, big ups to our friend Biscuit Strength,
the homie Taylor,
Patreon patron,
the Jefferson City Paranormal Society.
Yeah,
and Dave,
and the big homie JT.
And
at the Paranormal Sun.
That's right.
Yeah, he's on a little hiatus right now, but he'll be back.
Our friend from around the world.
That's right.
All our friends from around the world.
And we're in over 6 countries now. So thank you if you're listening in one of 36.
And shout out to my edible.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shout out to the edibles.
Yes. Thanks to our boy for handing those out for
You're
Christmas.
freaking me out tonight, man, with all this UFO talk.
Our Secret Santa.
Secret Santa.
Yeah. We can't divulge Secret Santa's
No.
information. No.
Friend of the show.
Oh, friend of the show, baby.
Oh, yeah. Lots of those.
Been on a couple times, yeah.
We got lots of friends.
Oh.
All right, bitches. We'll be back.
Yeah.
For the cool down.
Oh, I can't wait for the cool down.
It's my favorite part of the show.
Cooling it down.
In the Groove Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, vinyl, records, and more.
Hit it, Dave.
Cooling it down with the old 77.
Oh, it's the cool down.
That's how we do.
On the old 77.
What it do, boys?
What it do?
You know, if you made it this far, you definitely are a true listener, a true fan of the show.
A trooper.
And we give you a solid toast for making it this far in the podcast.
Clinky right there.
Podcasts are like a commitment, man.
Yeah, it is.
Bring that bed down just a hair.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah, just a
it's
little
like being
hair.
married, but better.
Bring that
Sorry.
bed down a dirty
Sorry,
hair.
Andrea.
I brought it down to con hair.
A dirty cunt hair. I'm sorry, that's a technical
Did you ever
term.
hear guys like technically say like, bring it down to con hair?
Oh,
You're
fuck
like,
yeah.
I
What
don't
is
like.
that? Where the hell? Whoever made that saying?
I've heard dudes that have incorporated other shit into it. Bring it down to crunchy cut hair. Well, wait a minute. What is that?
They're adding
Is
other
that like
adjectives
just
now?
a little bit more, or is that a
Yeah.
little bit less?
Gosh.
Does the crunch give it girth? Like, what the fuck, dude? Quit
I don't
making
know.
me think, man.
Yeah, it's always weird to me whenever
a dirty,
somebody
definition between a dirty and a clean.
It's always weird to me whenever somebody uses the cunt hair expression. I just never know how to take it. Like,
Especially when you're building something.
Like your
Yeah.
6-pack, right?
Wait, how much of that do I shave off again?
yeah. But you know what? That's good for me because I never build anything.
What about your 6-pack? Can you build your 6-pack up?
I should.
Only in the fridge, brother.
So this dude, this former model guy, he has claimed that he still has an incredible 6-pack, despite being 55 years old. But the secret
is a
is
glorious
drinking
pack.
his own urine every day.
Oh yeah, of course.
No,
Duh.
thank you.
Take a look at this action right here, dude.
No,
Nice.
thank you.
Put that on the big screen, baby. Blow that up.
Oh, is he seriously? Oh my God. Yeah.
You want the
that's-
stem
that's
cells.
what you want. Ugh.
That's what I want.
Literally my dog's hair because he was licking my balls all night long.
You could tell this guy's done it a few times.
Right?
Look at he's got
what,
the
pissed
nice-
in a jar?
Look at him. He's got a big smile on his
nice
face.
So
flow.
boys, a cunt hair is a unit of
Oh, look at
measurement
that.
that
Look at
equals
that's-
approximately 3,000ths of an inch.
That's a healthy piss. Right
Oh.
there. Oh, that's
Oh.
Very nice.
Look at that face, though. He's so used
Oh
to it.
yeah.
Yeah, to your health.
To your
yeah.
health, brother.
I like it's sterile and I like the taste.
Oh my God.
Golly.
I could have gone my entire life without watching
So
that.
why does he drink his pee? What are the supposed
Yeah,
benefits of
is-
drinking
is
your
he-
own pee?
That's what I'm looking for.
Super
right
stoked or
now.
something?
I don't know, man. I mean, the guy clearly has a zest for
The
life.
pea it's full of amino acids, stem cells, and
Stem cells.
antibodies. Well, that's what he said he
damn,
was
that's
drinking, and
fucking
he's like,
gross.
"This is full of all this."
I love the stem cells, boys.
But it's well, at least it's yours, though. You know, it's not someone else's piss.
But that's a good question. What happens if he gets dehydrated?
So this guy right here, he doesn't. I don't think this fucking dude.
You're not.
I don't think
packing
if he
anything out?
drinks, like he doesn't drink any alcohol.
Oh, that.
Did you guys know that there's such a thing as a urine?
God damn it!
There are people that pay money for urine facials. And I'm not talking about like pornographic.
I just want to go on record saying if you would like a urine facial, we can make that happen.
Call the listener line. It's 573-246-0779. Oh no, here he
Dude,
goes.
Is he filling it up again? Another.
Is this a different video?
No, it's the same one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See,
Hair
the
of the
hair of the dog, so he
dog.
does drink.
Of course he does.
Like,
Right?
here's
Look
some-
at that! Look at that fucking
Here's
beard.
here's some whiskey in this motherfucker right here.
Is hair of the dog a whiskey?
Look, he's got his dick out. You know, he's pouring out. Look at that. That's a big old glass. That's almost a full
Dude,
pint.
he filled. Oh,
That one was
oh,
pretty
pinky
clear though.
in the air. Pinky in
that
the
one
air.
wasn't nearly as dark as the first one
Motherfucker's
that
a
he drank.
sophisticate.
Yeah. See, that doesn't faze me. That's some pretty clear.
Hey,
urine.
I need to know something. Is he married? And is he a billionaire? Okay,
I feel like he's definitely
his name
not
is
married.
Troy Casey.
Okay, I feel like if he's married, he's a billionaire.
Could be.
Oh shit! So he's been drinking his own wee wee and and applying it to his skin too.
Of course, his own wee wee.
He's been.
I'm sorry, boys.
In the Prince Andrew voice.
I'm stuck on his wee-wee.
With my pinky up.
Right. He did. Every fucking glass, he had his pinky up like
But,
a sophisticate.
He's been doing this for
To your
17
health, boys.
For 17 years, man. He's also been applying it to his skin.
Yeah, I was just reading. So
I'm going to start doing this.
People
man, see what
swear
happens.
that urine on the face clears your complexion, it tightens your pores,
See?
and can treat psoriasis, eczema, and acne. So,
Psoriasis.
So if you guys are lucky,
Man, it's okay,
later,
baby. I know you got the lupus, but let me just piss all over you.
It says,
pee on you.
It's for your health, honey. It's for your health, honey.
R. Kelly's proud. He's
Right.
like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's my son right there.
He's really a philanthropist.
Damn it,
folks.
Kale, that's my son.
He's
That's
really,
my boy.
Yeah.
Goddamn piece of my heart. Right there.
Oh, just looking at this boy chug-a-lugging that urine.
He said urine. Well, actually, urine therapy is an ancient practice.
Wait a minute, urine therapy?
Urine therapy,
or
right?
Urine therapy.
Urine. Been urine.
I'm just kidding, man.
Like I said,
I'm just
it's
being
full
silly.
of antibodies.
And stem cells. I mean, nothing sounds...
That's why I do it.
You know, honestly, nothing gets me prepared for the alien invasion like drinking a healthy cup of my own stem cells in the morning.
The impending alien invasion,
Now,
folks.
a question.
You heard it here first.
Did he drink that bourbon like 6 years ago and he's just kept recycling it through?
Oh, man.
That's right. You gotta be drinking stem cells that are, 10, 15, however long you've been doing it.
Recycled stem
He
cells.
calls it the hair of the dog.
Oh,
he says the feeling is electric.
Oh, I bet it
Boogie
is.
woogie woogie.
I bet it is.
Everybody to the right, to the left.
Oh,
Do
no,
the
thank
urine
you.
dance. Do the urine dance.
Piss your pants now. Turn around. Let me see your leg work.
Lord. Hey. Hit me.
Applying aged urine is the fountain of youth.
Oh.
An aged urine
Kids today don't have proper urine
keeps your
anymore.
stomach flat, apparently.
Keeps your stomach flat.
Of course.
Good to know.
Because you're pissing.
I mean,
out
look
all
at this
those stem
dude. Look at this
cells.
guy right
Oh,
here.
hold on. Let me
He looks.
switch
I mean,
windows,
he looks
Brug.
pretty healthy.
He's 55.
I'll be honest. He's a hairy
He's
motherfucker.
55 though, right?
Look at all that chest hair that guy's got, man.
He's got that fucking like.
He does look like a fucking polar bear, right?
He looks like a mountain man for sure.
a grizzly bear that your gay friend would snuggle up next to.
God, I
on
wish
a
I could
warm
grow-
Tuesday night.
Man, I wish I could grow a beard like that. You could, Scott.
I could grow a beard like
You
that.
should do it. You should go
I
totally.
tried for a hot shit second, man.
Yeah.
I tried to let my beard grow and grow and grow, and it just, I don't know. I didn't like the look.
Yeah.
It says here Troy's first drink of his own piss. He couldn't bother get to a rest stop, so he just drank it. Apparently, he just.
What?
Wait. So he was thirsty and he had.
He was
to
on a
piss?
road trip. Yeah, and he was thirsty, so he
Well,
pissed.
there's no rest stop, so I'm just gonna piss in this.
I'm gonna kill
Pringles
two
can.
birds with one stone.
We can keep driving.
It says
Shit.
here the first time
And
I
it
tried.
does sound like something a Troy would do.
Well,
I've known a few Troys, man.
He was quoted by saying, "The first time I
Troy.
tried my own urine, I was driving from San Francisco to Los Angeles.
Of course.
It was a long 5-hour drive. It was hot. I didn't want to stop and take a leak, so I peed in a cup and I drank it.
Yeah, makes sense so far.
And you know what? I was like, "Hey, it's not that bad." That's literally a quote from this website.
David just broke me, man.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
it makes sense so far.
You're welcome. Oh man, God, I wish I had hair on my stomach. Like
He also
that.
said the electricity
Man.
the electricity
Look at those veins.
was so immediate and subtle that it felt like a cool buzz when he first drank it. He could.
Yeah, no. That sounds like something DB should do on his morning show.
Who's gonna drink their urine?
Today, that's the picture he uses.
There you go.
On who is going to drink your own piss.
He's probably got like 2 million followers on Instagram.
Is that the dude right there?
That's him right there.
Yeah, because that guy looks totally sane, right? That's the
That's the face of cocaine.
that's the face of cocaine and drinking your own piss.
Yeah.
On a very long drive from L.A.
I want to be just like that guy.
Right. I want to be just like him. Dude, he's recycling
You know?
the hair of the dog with that green piss.
You
right
know,
there.
at first,
I added wheatgrass to it. Makes it
it's
really.
a weeder shooter.
Oh,
at first this didn't make
Weeder
sense to me,
Peter.
guys, but it makes sense now. Yeah, this guy has converted me.
Right. Oh my
The
God.
next time I go take a piss in your bathroom, I'm gonna just bring a glass.
I'm
with
sad
me.
I just peed, and now
Right.
it's a waste.
Man, that's the
Right?
face
Dude,
of
it tastes
sanity right
fucking
there.
great.
God damn.
Hey, if we want to get follows, man, maybe I could just drink my own piss on the podcast.
Absolutely, man.
Matt drank his
Absolutely.
own piss. You gotta listen.
So,
to
what are we all drinking tonight? Funny we should ask. Clinky clink.
It's a special-
Let me
Cheers.
touch my piss
Oh,
glass
no.
all around yours.
It's a
my own piss.
Don't give me.
Clanking it hard.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
splattering
no.
everywhere.
I was gonna say, please don't clank it too hard, buddy.
It's on the cookies.
It's on the cookies.
Good pea droplets on there.
Boy, those cookies are tasty.
Hey.
Oh, it's the soft parts.
By
It's
the way,
special sauce.
Matt brought some cookies, and
yeah.
man, they are.
They're hitting the spot
fantastic.
right now.
Shout
right?
out to Schnucks Bakery.
Oh,
right
they
there.
are so
Ooh,
soft.
nice.
They are so soft. Love it.
They like to schnuck the cookies out of the oven early on.
I know it's a no-no to eat when you're, on the air,
Yeah.
but
I used to
fuck
do it. I
Fuck
used
it.
to do it.
I'm doing it.
In my opinion, only the skilled ones could eat while you were on the air.
Yeah.
Because I knew dudes who could jump on the air and they'd like crunch on chips. Oh, I can't talk that bullshit. Talk through it.
Yeah.
Guys would burp on the. I used to work with a dude.
Dude, that
He
reminds
would
me.
straight up, because we always read the weather, right? On the 15s we would read the weather, and this dude would straight up be like, "Yeah, so anyway, tomorrow's gonna be sunny." Wednesday's gonna be pretty pleasant and nice. It'll be 45. And it's like, God dang. Man.
So I was on the air with a guy the other night. Well,
Right.
I wasn't on the air, but he was on the air.
Right? Yeah. You were bored. You're working the board for
I'm
him.
working the board, running a sporting event.
Sports. We were sporting hard.
And dude was in the middle of a call and went.
Oh shit! Hey,
and he
so
had no idea.
give-
he had no idea. it
Give
was
Rodger a
coming.
call real quick.
Okay.
Oh, did he try to call us?
He tried to call the Facebook.
Oh,
yeah.
did he?
Oh no,
That's all right.
we
I
missed
didn't.
it.
I don't see it. But we're gonna give this
We're
dude a
going in.
call.
Yeah, usually it pops up
Give
when,
this
when
mug
they,
a call
when they call
real
us.
quick. Like,
I'm going to take this opportunity to take a bite out of this cookie.
heck yeah, as you should, my friend.
Raj,
What's up, brother?
what's up, man?
Yeah, you
Hey,
do. What's
what's
going
up?
on,
What's
dude?
up? Hello.
Hey. Thank you.
Oh, that
Thank
was
you very
nice.
much.
So I just want to tell everyone right now, if you haven't followed the show, this is your first show ever. Rodger is a good old friend of mine. We knew each other since before high school. We go ways back. Mm-hmm. One of my homies, and he is the marathon man. We
Right.
mentioned Rodger. We give him shout outs. Raj, it's the marathon man. This guy listens to every
Right.
episode we do. And we appreciate that, Raj, because
Yeah, we
there
do.
are some episodes where we're just like, "What the fuck just happened?" there?" A good waste of your time during the day, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for listening.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man.
It's good listening, guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, man.
We're just having a little birthday celebration. We're,
So
We've kind of been all over the place tonight.
we're imbibing.
we were just talking about this this guy. He drinks his own piss to keep his. So he's 55 years old. He drinks his own piss, and he says it helps keep his six pack. This guy's in incredible shape.
Notice the kid. The kid just walked away. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Raj, by the way.
I just waved her away. and
Yeah,
she just
that's
came back.
I mean,
That was the sign. That was the signal.
I forgot she was right
super
there.
sweet, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I apologize, friend. Oh, man.
But look at this crazy individual, bro. Look at this fucking guy.
I don't know if he can see him yet.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay.
I'm working on it.
Nah, I can't say it.
We're whipping Scott
Nah,
on the fly here.
Damn it,
You're working all my stuff here, man.
And Scott's enjoying himself right now.
Woo! Scott's really enjoying himself right now. Let me just say that.
So there's this guy.
There we go. Hold on here now.
Oh,
Boom. There we go.
There you go, Raj.
Can you see him now?
that's what we said.
Right?
So
There's something not right about this cat. Let me just say that.
So I'll go back to the video real fast. I'll play this for you.
Jesus Lord.
Jesus, look. Oh, no, not.
This clip
What the
brought to you by.
Hold on a
Oh,
second.
no,
here.
man. What have you done?
This clip brought to you by Oral B.
Right? The beest of orals.
Why is there a pop up comes up there?
I don't
man?
know.
Motherfucker.
We've bypassed the boards altogether. I don't
We can't kill it from there.
Right.
No, what is this?
Oh, man. I don't know, man. What are we doing?
Thanks again.
The fucking computer was skipped over my video.
So this guy
Motherfucker.
drinks his own pee.
Yeah, he enjoys his own urine.
For the supposed health benefits.
Oh, the health benefits.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't understand
the stem
that.
cells. The stem cells.
There's stem cells.
The first pee of the morning is the finest because that's where all the stem cells are. He said. Mm-hmm. So you can really get up in there.
And he calls it the hair of the dog.
Yeah, it's the hair of the dog. You go ahead and take care of that hair of the dog.
Here it is.
It's always the first one of the day for me. That's always the one that I enjoy the most.
See that? I got it. I have it already. It's here we go.
Okay, so he's got a cup. He's pulling the pants down.
Oh my God.
So he's pissing into a glass, bro. Yeah. He's showing everyone what he's doing.
Here we go.
Look at that pint, Raj. Look at that pint. It looks like Coors Light. Oh yeah, get it in you, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let me
to your health. God bless you.
God bless you too, brother.
That dude knows what he's doing in life. 55 years old, just 6-pack, fucking
living his best life.
Honestly.
I mean,
living his best.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna take that up, boys. New Year's resolutions, right? That's my New Year's resolution for next year.
Good luck, Dave.
Yeah, thank you. I'll give you guys progress updates.
Thanks, man.
Weekly updates.
Can we do like the weekly scooter shooter or something?
Yeah, that's a good name.
That's not bad.
Man, you're good, Scott.
This week on Scooter Shooters, Dave drinks his own piss. Week 10.
Matt eats his own shit.
And the cannoli kid is back.
It has great diet benefits, let me tell you.
Oh man.
Good.
Nothing makes me lose weight faster than eating cannolis made from the Scooter Shooter Bakery.
Oh my goodness.
They just shoot right out of me, man.
Yeah. Hate it.
Kerpow and everything I've ate all day.
I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Did you guys hear that Dr. Dre has to pay his wife $100 million in alimony?
What?
In alimony.
Good for Dre, but his wife, but what?
Yeah.
For what?
For what though?
Because they're getting divorced. And that's what she got out of it.
That's the price,
He's rich, man. He's a billionaire.
Yeah, but her punani was worth that much? He's Dre.
Well,
he's rapped about lesser hoes.
I think they had a prenup.
Of course they did.
But
he's Dre.
But,
This is a hilarious monkey that eats his own poop.
Oh my God.
Let's say turn that one down a bit.
So we get someone peeing in a cup and monkey eating his own poop.
Aren't you glad you're here, brother?
Oh, it's fucking gross, dude.
Raj came in at just the right time.
I'm so glad you joined us at this time, Raj.
Aren't you glad you came?
Oh, that's so nasty. That is so nasty.
Yikes.
No, thank you.
What you drinking over there, Scott?
I think we reached a new low.
It just keeps going, man. I can't stop it.
This orangutan eat his own poop. Hey, well, I was inspired. We saw a guy drink his own piss. Why not watch an orangutan eat his own poop?
Thank God it was an orangutan. I don't think I could handle a bearded, gorgeous hippie.
There is a story that this woman is addicted to eating her own poop.
Oh, God.
What the hell kind of segment jump in on?
Don't know, brother.
Where's that correct bell at?
I wish I had an answer.
Oh my God.
Yo, this is cool, right?
This is
we're in the cool down, man. So literally, we could talk about anything. Sometimes shit happens.
Ding, 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 ding.
Cooling it down,
Cooling it down with the old 77.
Right, Louis?
Hold on.
Where's Louis
It's
at?
time for
There
the
he
cool
is.
down on the old 77.
Do you ever think, like, you know, we do have lists, well, you know, by our stats and all of our stats.
By
and stuff,
all our analytics, we do have people that
we
listen
have people
to us.
that listen, and they're listening to this right now. I'm like, they're
So-
probably like, what the fuck's going
Raj,
on
this
right now?
episode is literally a birthday celebration.
Yeah.
We've been we've been imbibing pretty hard. Let me just say, we got a couple bottles of bourbon out here. We got some Irish whiskey, a bottle of, I don't know, there's some bottles of something. I don't know. There's so much stuff around here. A couple of edibles, just saying.
Never fails. Never
Yeah.
fails. You get the guys together for a birthday celebration. Next thing you know,
And then we record it.
Next thing you know, you're watching poop eating videos. I mean, right?
Yeah, and then you call your buddy in Pennsylvania and you watch some dude eating shit.
Here's a guy who drinks shit.
Oh, no.
No, Maddie, no.
No.
Look at this guy.
This
All I did was
motherfucker
say,
straight
yo,
up got a
man, Scott.
smoothie going on.
Oh, no.
Nutrisystem shit.
All I did was say, "Yo, Matt, tell Scott I said happy birthday." And he's like, "No, I'll get you on."
I just put in that glass.
I can't
I
wait
did a
for
little
you to
bit
come
of
on,
water.
man. Thanks.
That is
great.
fucking gross. That's
And,
probably
I
chocolate
tried
milk.
to drink it.
Do you
This
guys
is
know?
probably fake.
Do you guys know how many Weight Watchers points that is?
You can see that's real shit.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
This may be the podcast that Matt throws up on. I'm just saying. And we will have it.
Hopefully, it causes a chain reaction.
It's just like 3 people in like 4 time zones are just vomiting.
Yes, that's the goal.
Look at that guy's face right there, man. Oh.
Why is he doing? Why is he doing this? What's his? What's his rationale?
Holding the nose and
Is this some kind of TikTok challenge?
Kids of today need proper TikTok challenges.
I can't even finish it, man.
I can't even.
Again, I'm so glad that you joined us for this segment, Raj.
Yeah, aren't you so glad?
Oh.
Just wasting your time with us.
You sick bastards.
Well, people who listen to this podcast, at least they can walk away saying,
Yeah.
at least I know when drinking your own urine, you have, like, there's medical benefits.
You know,
of
I
it.
learned that from the old hashtag old 77
And then
podcast.
I watched, you know, a orangutan will eat his own shit, and also some guy drank fucking
Come on,
his
we
own
all knew
poop.
that.
This is like National Geographic, folks.
He
really,
drank a shit smoothie.
that's what this is. Really,
A
This is
schmoothie.
That dude will never get laid ever again because of that.
Please.
You can think of Matt as like David Attenborough. Okay,
Yes.
that's what this
Yes,
is.
Matt is the David Attenborough of his generation.
Absolutely.
Who's that?
That's the British guy that's on all the
He's
nature
always
documentaries.
narrating all of the nature documentaries.
Yeah.
So today, Matt out in the wild has discovered that there is a man on the internet that likes to drink his own feces.
That's a pretty
Let's
good impression.
go to Matt right now.
That's a great impression, actually.
Well, he has the poop in his hand.
He's grabbing shit and smushing it,
It's
fellas.
stuck in his finger cuticles.
I'm
Pretty
so glad.
fucking
I'm so glad
nasty.
your daughter wished me happy birthday. By the way, I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
that, Raj.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Before I was like, Tess, time to go.
You
Time
would
to
go
go.
quickly,
Oh,
quickly, Tess.
It is midnight there where he's at.
Is it midnight?
Pretty much, right?
It's 11 o'clock here.
It's
It is
12:02
12.
there. 12:02 there.
Yeah.
Then.
Damn, Raj. Sorry for keeping you, buddy.
Welcome to the
Now
future.
it's all good.
It's
We were just hanging out. One of our friends stopped by.
Oh,
drank some
cool.
Beers,
Sweet, dude.
and I just happened to come across the thing that it was Scotty's birthday, so I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
let
brother.
me, let me text.
So did you have any of those mad elves left?
I have 2 mad elves left.
Tell Scott
But
Tell Scott about the mad elf.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome beer. It's 11% alcohol. You probably drink like 2 of them and a shot of Jameson, and you're done for the night.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Jeez.
You're fucking done.
Pretty strong shit.
I love it
Yeah.
already.
I actually had another one that I just came across. I was at I was out eating one day. It was Victory. It's Victory. It's called Victory Merry Monkey. Which
Isn't Victory's out of Burlington in Vermont, isn't it? Victory.
I don't remember Victory's out of, but it was on tab, and I was like, "Hey, let me have that one." It was like
right
10%, 10% alcohol percentage.
Per
and
beer.
It was one of the
Wow.
my favorite beer I've ever had. And if Matt
Wow,
knows,
that's a
I've
pretty
had
bold statement.
so many. Matt knows I've had so many different
Yeah.
beers because I like that's my thing. I drink different
So-
beers from everywhere.
Dude, so what was the taste like for the Victory beer? Was it like an amber or was it like a IPA?
It was just like the Mad Elf, Matt, but it wasn't as like alcohol. You know how the Mad Elf is like, it just tastes like pure alcohol.
Yeah, yeah. It's good though. It
This
has a
was
good,
a
refreshing.
step down, but it's really good.
So we were watching an Eagles game at Rodger's house, and I had 2 Mad Elves. He shared them with me, and dude, I fucking was sitting in like this little seat for a 3-year-old time because of a little T.
Of course.
I think I broke
do.
I think I broke the chair, dude. I tried to get up, and I was kind of. This is after the second one. I was pretty fucking drunk after just 2 beers.
Well, as you do.
Some strong
But
beers.
I wish I can get my hands on some out here, man. But
you can't get them out there.
I don't think so.
I can
Isn't that brewery there like outside? Isn't it in Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
it's in Hershey.
That's
It's in Hershey. Okay,
That's probably why we can't get it here then.
The town that literally smells like chocolate,
it
right?
does. The whole place smells like chocolate.
Oh man, that would be
I can always
Really?
can always-
Yeah, the town. Yeah.
What, Raj?
Hershey, PA.
So I can always ship a 6-pack out to you
Oh
guys.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah, dude. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
we
We'll,
drink them.
we'll pay the shipping.
Yeah, we'll pay.
Yeah,
the
man. Dave will pay the shipping.
and I'll pay for it. Hey, I'll send you back a check, brother.
And I'll help.
And I'll.
These are designated to the podcast by our man, the Marathon Man, Rodger Mertz.
Now's a good time to remind the viewers that we do accept gifts. You can send them.
Yes, you can always. It's no FCC rules here.
Like the 3 wise men.
Send them to our P.O. box at Scott's house.
No,
So, Roger,
don't do that.
What beer are you drinking right now? What beer is
This
that?
is something, my friends. Evil Genius.
Okay.
Raspberry Shandy. It was
Yeah. Does the
Dude,
job.
some raspberries are not bad.
No. I like
all right.
flavored beer.
I
once
enjoy
in a
one
while.
called Purple Haze. It's kind of went a little mainstream now.
Yeah, I know that stuff.
that's another one of my go-tos.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's like what is it? What's it? Something Purple Haze. Agnes so Purple Haze or something like that.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think you guys are thinking of Jimi Hendrix.
But that's what it's inspired by.
I know, I'm just
They had a
kidding.
whole line, and this
Yeah.
is the only one that made it.
That was just a bad
Yeah.
joke.
Well,
attempt by
I
me.
used to drink at this little bar in Hillsboro, Illinois. It was called the Red Rooster Inn, and it was in the middle of nowhere, but it felt like you were drinking in an authentic Irish pub, man. The bar was like cobblestone. It was amazing. But they always had shit like that. You'd get a list of beers, and that thing was in a line of a whole bunch of them. You had like Purple Haze and like what was it? Pretty Mary Sunlight or something. I mean, it was a whole bunch of songs, and that's the only one that's made it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's why.
Beer is a lot like weed in the fact that there are so many different varieties,
Yes.
strains, if you want to call them, even though that's not what they call them.
Strengths, like there's different strengths. of beer.
Micro brews,
Yeah.
Potencies,
Potencies, yes.
absolutely.
Just
There's
brewing little batches of stuff.
different beers have different, fruity type flavors. Different types of weed have kind of fruity type flavors.
Ooh, fruity.
Hey.
There's a lot of parallels there, boys.
Well, I mean, you're using herbs from the ground too.
Yes,
You're
you
using
are.
barley,
One
all
beer
that.
that Raj and I grew up on was Yingling Lager.
yeah, we
And
talked
so,
about
like,
that.
when you talk to someone out here who had it the first time, they're like, "Where is this brewery? Is this a new brewery?" I'm like, "It's the oldest brewery in
right.
the United States of America.
I didn't know what it was till you told me.
It's the oldest brewery in America, dude." And you know what? Like, when you grow up with it, when you first like start drinking it, you're like, "Damn, this shit is fucking good." But you kind of get burned down on it for a while.
Yeah.
But since I didn't drink it in a while, I was like, once I go down to Florida or something, I grab some. I'm like, I'm bringing this back with me. But we're actually going to get it soon in 2022 because Molson is actually
They partnered with him, right?
Yingling is branching out to Molson so they can distribute in the West Coast and Midwest.
I think Raj is trying to say something.
Sorry, Raj.
No, I was saying I don't really drink Yingling that much because it's like I can get it anytime I want.
Exactly.
Right.
So.
And see, people go crazy here. That's like jailhouse cash.
It's like a pack of cigarettes in jail.
Right.
It's really good.
It is good. It's a good beer, yeah.
Yeah, but if you can get it regularly, it's not something like for me, drinking beer, I always try to get something different. Even Teresa, when like she'll go out and she'll just pick me up a different 6-pack all the time.
That's cool.
Because she knows I like drinking different beers. I never drink the same thing ever. Yeah. Like if Matt will tell you, if he comes down to my house, there's
a variety of beers in his fridge.
Got the beer fridge, yeah.
Beers in my fridge.
Totally is a smorgasbord. And Yingling tastes the best out of a draft. If it's a draft Yingling, it's the best.
Right.
Because you got the cold glass, and when Yinglings, if it's at the right temperature, dude, you can fucking drink a whole case of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That sounds tasty now.
Yummy.
I want a Yingling on draft.
We need to get their logo and stick it up on our...
No, we do not need to do that.
They don't need our help, do
No,
they?
they don't need our help.
No, they're doing pretty well for themselves, for
That's
sure.
That's the great approach, though, Roger. Just something different all the time, man. Just always...
Right?
Always be looking for new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have did that. They have them beer apps, and I should have actually signed up for that beer apps and started checking off everything I have.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I never, once you start drinking, you never remember to check off all the shit you actually have.
So, Raj, when you come back out here sometime, man, we're going to all have to go to Last Flight Brewing Company.
Dude, absolutely.
100.
Yeah.
100%.
You saw episode 77. I mean, it's such a cool spot, dude. And their beer is, we're not being biased because they're from the...
Well, we are being biased because we really fucking like it.
No, I'm just, if it sucked, I wouldn't go. But I mean, it's for one, the owners are cool guys and they make a hell of a product.
Yes, they do.
So I think someday those guys
I
will
do enjoy their
eventually get to the
product. I
next
will
level.
say that.
Yeah, I bet they'll make it to the next level.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to expand somehow, and
they're off to a good start.
They should, because they make great
I was going to
beer.
say as well they should, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to,
shout out to our boys at Last Flight. We're going to try and do another episode out there, I think, coming up.
Yes,
yeah, we'll be back for sure.
We need to talk to a few people, get a few new accessories. Speaking of, if you who are listening right now would like to supply some of those accessories,
yes,
you can let us know at patreon.com/the old77podcast.
That's right.
It is your choice. You can support us. Look at us. We have flies all over us.
Absolutely.
I cry for help and gasping for air.
It's
and
pathetic.
I'm hungry. Please help.
The only reason why I'm drinking tonight is because I found a $20 bill by my van at the grocery store earlier.
And it had flies crawling all over it.
Listen, I suck dick for Coke.
I just bought this bottle of Elijah Craig.
Did you ever suck dick?
Hide it.
Did you ever suck dick for Coke, man?
Boo this man. Boo.
Oh, I ever suck dick? Is it suck dick for weed?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on, I might have a battery in my drawer here.
Did you ever suck dick for weed, bro?
Oh, no.
Are we gonna lose you, Raj?
No,
He says
he's got the battery in the drawer.
Oh shit! Okay.
He's up to no good over there.
Fuck! I poured way too much.
Whoops! It's
I
your
was
birthday.
laughing.
Better be careful, buddy. You do got to drive home tonight.
Yeah, I am at home.
Raj, when do you turn 20? When do you turn 24?
When you turn 21?
When do you turn 21?
When do you turn
Raj?
44?
April.
April. That's right.
April.
It was Scott's night tonight.
Tonight's mine.
Yes.
4-4. Happy 4-4, brother.
I guess you only turned 44 once.
That's what they say.
Very true.
Well, they say that about 45 as well.
I believe that was Winston Churchill, right?
Very deep thoughts with Scooter McGavin.
When you turn 45, your dicks go soft. I don't know sometimes.
I told these guys, Raj, man, I woke up this morning with morning wood, and it was like, He-Man, I have the power still.
Did the lightning come down and strike your dick?
Man. The sword was up.
He-Man.
And the masters of the universe.
Scott has like a new outfit on with his dick hard. He's like, I'm back, bitch.
He goes into work wearing a cape.
Where did you get those underwear at?
Andrew's like, holy shit.
Fur-lined underwear.
Got a fucking foot-sized cock going. Look at this guy.
It's small today.
I'm going to make Peter North my bitch today. Fuck you, Peter North.
Peter North.
Friend of the show, Peter North.
Look at that baby.
You know, I'm going to shit if we get email, like fan mail from Peter North. Hey, fellas, love the show, by the way. Thanks for the huge amount of shout-outs.
He sends like a postcard to his dick and like his dick in a hammock.
You know what would be better?
Little Peter's just taking a nap right now.
It's just him all kicked back, jerking off.
Got like gray pubes around
Right.
him.
Yeah.
Sincerely yours, Gray Bush, Peter North.
Honestly, I hope he sends us a cease and desist.
Right?
Right? That would be the best thing that has ever
that's
happened
what
in
we're
the
all
show.
looking for.
Yes.
My son carries the torch now.
Looking for the cease and desist.
That's the goal, guys. If we ever piss you off, please.
Don't cease and desist.
Especially if you're rich.
That
means you, Peter North.
Yeah, Peter North is not rich. Trust me.
You don't think he's rich?
Oh man, I hate to use this phrase, but I'm sure he's petered away his savings.
You don't think he's living off syndication?
How many syndications though are you seeing of
I'm
Peter
just
North,
kidding.
man?
Nobody watches Peter.
Levels.
Oh, levels. Ah.
Peter North.
Hey.
Hey.
Today we have a
Is that him?
special guest.
Who's that guy down
My
there?
brother
That's him.
in arms. Probably the greatest porno star in the world.
This is Peter
Oh,
North.
please.
The legend.
Let's see.
The icon.
The icon.
Peter motherfucking North.
Dude, that's Peter
Welcome.
North, man.
What's up, brother?
God
Nice
damn,
to
he
see you
is
forever.
old.
Who the hell is this
What's
dude
up, man?
interviewing him?
It's been a long time.
That's probably another porn star.
What's up? What you been up to? How you been?
That's
quite an
Dick
introduction.
Grayson.
Huh? It's the facts.
How's your
yeah,
dick
it's been a
working?
long time. Just venturing into different things. So
That dude there on screen?
got some different.
That's
things going
Peter
on.
North.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
I don't know who
Yeah.
this dude is.
Yeah, no.
Who's this idiot?
Yeah, I don't know who this.
Giving me
Just some douche with a show.
Business
He seems like
meetings
a
or any
weirdo
kind
to
of
me.
Situation, yeah.
I would fuck bitches all night long.
God, man, that guy looks so old.
Yeah, he does. He's
But
definitely.
you know how much tang that man got back in the day, and they paid him for it,
I mean, look at him, dude. He's fucking.
right?
I'm Peter North. Welcome to my home.
God damn,
This is where.
that's a
I'm actually
good-looking
waiting for a
man.
couple that
And
That
the dude
home-
probably has
contacted me through
It's
my
the worst
fan
thing.
club.
That home looks like
And,
it's in excess
they
of
wanted to come to
$90,000.
America, Europe, I guess. They wanted to come do a scene in the North
Look at
Pole,
that
so
fucking early '90s outfit.
I know, that's what made me laugh about Dave's statement.
The music, too.
That looked like me at North Catholic right there.
That music in the background. That's funny.
Then your dad was right.
Like North Catholic faggot.
Jesus.
Then your dad was
Oh,
right.
look, someone's knocking on this door, bro.
Of course they are. I bet they got some pizza that needs some sausage.
Did you call a plumber?
Even that doorbell sounds old as
Oh
fuck.
my God,
What the
right.
fuck? It got cut off.
Dude, it's YouTube.
Who
They ain't
has
gonna
a
show
door? Who
Peter
has a
North.
doorbell like that?
He's gonna open the door and there's gonna be two enormous sets of fake titties in his face. Oh, hi, Peter.
Yeah, good for him.
So if you're
You know?
interested there is a video. Her name's Mickey Lynn,
Mickey Lynn.
and she said, well, the question was, can Peter North shoot high enough?
Oh, the rockets go flying with Pete, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like,
What is it? A competition? How high you
Peter
can shoot?
North, I remember you
Oh my
used
God,
to
look at her.
bug him.
Looks rough.
When we would do our cum shots, I'd be on top of him,
As one does.
Yeah, you would.
cowgirl,
Yeah.
and I'd be jerking him off, and I'd say to him, okay, see if you can hit my face from there. and the camera guys, they would be like laughing at me. They were like, Mickey Lynn, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, I just want to see how far it shoots up.
Absolutely. Let's
Come
see.
on, Ricky Lynn.
I'm
Because they knew
begging.
that I
I'm
was the
dying to know.
jokester. I mean, I mean, how many times I would mess around with the cameramen, like they would be shooting over me,
Oh my
and I'd be
God.
going up there.
It's like
up
doing a
their
pole
leg.
vault.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's that fucking
yeah.
guy again.
I'd be like,
Teasing them?
Is that the same
they'd be
dude?
like,
Yeah, same fucking guy.
That's the same dude.
So you never fucked the cameraman off camera?
nope.
But she's talking about.
So she never fucked him off camera, but she fucked him on camera.
She must have been his fluffer or something off camera.
No, she was
She was
in
one of
scene-
the-
she was in
the
scenes
porn-
with him. Yeah,
She was the star. Oh my
Yeah.
God, she looks old.
She said he would shoot it over her head, man. That's
Well, I
Peter
mean,
North.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep a measuring stick on that set,
I
right?
just love Matt. That's Peter North, man.
That's Peter North. Right there.
Somebody's got to keep accurate
You know,
records on
blasting
that.
shit over chicks' shoulders.
She
all
looks
I can
pretty.
say, man.
She looks pretty beat up.
That's
right
Peter
now,
North.
You
yeah,
know-
you know who beat her up?
Peter North.
Peter North.
And little Peter North.
He tried to break her, and then he broke her again, and then he bent her in half and broke her a third time.
What's the movie with Brad Pitt about the Oakland A's? Moneyball. I want to be like the money ball of like porno statistics, right? I want to be the guy like on the porno set with the tape measure, with the stopwatch, running the numbers, man.
Cut. Stunt cock.
I mean, look at Peter North. He's a machine, dude.
Oh, goodness gracious.
God.
Well, Bill,
Is that another man?
Matt's gonna show you
Peter
around
North
town
as
for the rest
Matt
of the day.
Ramsey.
Yeah,
That is
see
another
the
man. I don't know about this, Matty.
Quick, let's get together and
Abort the
exchange
mission.
chesticles.
Abort the
We're a
mission.
podcast for everyone,
No,
dog.
dude.
Yeah.
No, keep it rolling.
I'm
It's been
scared.
fun.
Hey, where's Pex?
Don't be scared. It's the 90s.
I don't think anybody.
I don't know, man. I think this might
don't
be
think-
this might be the
Oh,
late 80s.
Oh,
bro.
no.
Come on, man. Let's see you again.
We definitely reached a new level
All
of this
right.
podcast.
The good news is it's YouTube, so
It's YouTube. You
You're
ain't
not
gonna
gonna
see
actually see the shaft or anything.
No,
I'll catch you later.
but they're going to get in the pool together. Hold
Well,
on.
thank God for
I didn't know
that, Dave.
I didn't
Thank
realize
God
he
for
did get.
that.
I didn't know Peter North did.
Yeah, I didn't know he
gay
did
porn.
that either.
I didn't know that either.
Hey, man, sometimes a man's got to eat. $20 is $20.
Meat is meat,
Even
right?
if it's some dick.
But we learned that tonight, huh?
That tube steak's expensive, dog. Medium well. That.
It's hard making a living out in L.A.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to drink your own
Hey,
piss.
I guess it's better than.
Sometimes you do, man.
Guess it's better.
Make a shit smoothie, you know?
Now I
it's
understand.
hard.
Now I understand why everybody's moving out of LA right now.
Right.
Gotta suck some dick for energy.
Mm.
Hey, can you pay my power bill? Here's
my God.
suck your old dick. What up? What?
Pulling it down. 707.
Jesus. Excuse me, Mr. Seaman Demon. I've got a power bill that needs paid.
Oh man.
I read on the internet. on the dark web, sir.
On the dark web.
Oh, shit.
You said you don't know how to do anything on the dark
Oh,
web,
I
Scott.
don't think I really do.
I like to take a hot shower tonight.
I mean, I'm going to have to, sir.
The dark web. How mysterious is that, right?
What the fuck does that even mean, the dark web? It sounds like, a seedy back alley somewhere in Philly.
You got to have like a special browser to get there.
Right.
And you need to use like a VPN, so that, so like the browser, I think, is the thing that blocks people from seeing you. But yeah.
It looks like Maddie's doing the incognito Google now.
Yeah, Maddie's going to the dark web.
He's on it, man.
Using Google Incognito.
He's on it. Yeah, I mean, I know you can buy drugs on the dark web.
I mean, I've heard.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I've heard it's been used for.
The dark web.
Why are you
has
laughing
been,
over there, bro?
I have no idea, man.
The dark web has.
I'm currently very, 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 very loose.
Clearly, you are.
Just saying.
Clearly, you are. Get your life together,
Oh my
man.
God! I poured like 6 fingers of whiskey here, not even realizing.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you find the dark web? You just go to like a Google. You just got kind of.
You have a special browser that you have to go through.
Yeah.
It's not like Google Chrome.
So you don't. It's
Is
hard.
it like
to,
a skull and a dick?
There's a browser called Tor, T-O-R, and you
Oh.
download
Yes.
that browser and it.
Oh,
yeah.
really? It's like another world then.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
completely separate.
Have you
Like
ever
a
been on
sec-
it, Raj? Because I know you're.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like a separate website or a separate app to go to, and you get there that way.
Wow. Have you ever been on it?
No,
So is that app in the Google Play Store?
Nope.
no,
Jesus.
I've never done it myself. I
Right.
just know it was a
5-star
my
review.
world.
Yeah, I've seen documentaries on Vice about these guys these drug dealers, and they get all their shit off the dark
No
web,
shit.
and the fucking post office delivers them their shit every day, man.
Then,
Yeah,
their,
it
then their
says,
girlfriend goes away because somebody, sent them a toaster oven or a coffee maker laced with meth.
Well, could be, but actually, here's the thing about that. Here's the thing that's actually brilliant about the dark web, man, is that when people buy and sell drugs, they go through a website that basically is like eBay, and so people leave reviews. So if somebody sells you some shit and you test it and it's not what they say it is, you're going to get a bad review and people are not going to buy shit from you. So
You
it's
can do
actually
dark web reviews?
Yes, and it's actually like it's literally probably the safest way to buy drugs because you can buy from trusted sources that
Well,
have
shit,
tons
man.
of reviews. Yeah.
You heard it here. It's the safest way to buy drugs.
I mean, seriously, it really is, man. Like, you're much better off to do that than you are to buy drugs off of some dude at a fucking concert.
Huh.
Yeah.
Worries me what Maddie's searching over there, so I'm going to change screens.
I'm going to change screens.
I don't need that, recorded for posterity.
There's like a certain like level of webs. You have your service web. All your, Amazon, Yahoo.
So is it like the
Times.
multiverse, the multi-web?
I guess, but then they have a deep web where it's like medical records, subscription info,
the stuff that's pretty hard to get to.
financial records,
Yeah.
scientific reports, legal documents, and then the dark web is onion sites, drug trafficking, political
onion
protests,
sites.
hackers, and firearm marketplaces.
The other thing that they left off of that list at the bottom is fucking underage porn, dude. That's where all these
Jesus
fucking pedophiles
Christ.
that get
That's
underage
horrible
porn.
shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just like freely, willy-nilly out
Absolutely, man. There's all kinds of shit that I mean, anything you can think of.
You know what,
There's
man?
millions of people who do it. There's
If it's
millions
the
of people
dark
that do
web,
that
it's got to be available to everybody, right?
It is if you're like if you take 15 minutes to Google how to get on it. Yeah, anybody can do it. Yeah.
And I Googled how to do it.
Seriously, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know.
Seriously, man, Google's gonna train the next like generation of people to do shit.
What do you mean
How
by
did you
that?
know? Oh, well, I took a 5-hour Google course.
Oh,
You know, I saw YouTube videos.
I took a
watched
master
dude
class.
Do it exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, shit, think about it now. You need to change the tire or the oil on your mower. You don't know how to do that shit, right?
I got a
You get the
bu-
make and model of your mower, Google how to do it.
Yeah, I got a buddy that built his entire business off of just watching YouTube videos and learning how to do carpentry and construction and all that shit, man. And I use it all the time. You use it all the
Fuck
time
yeah, I do, man.
to learn this shit,
shit.
to learn podcast shit. I use it all the time to learn music shit.
I'm just praying to God all of our audio's coming through tonight.
I hope so,
Because
too,
we've
man.
been rolling willy-nilly left and right. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been watching levels and everything seems to be coming
Really?
through.
All right.
So, I mean, we shouldn't have an issue.
I
but-
do it. I do it with my own job, doing like looking up stuff for the network stuff. I hit Google up, so it's like Google's used for freaking everything nowadays, man.
Exactly. One day, man, I'm telling you, Google's going to own a lot of shit in our lives. You know, Google's stupid if they don't invest in autonomous cars. Because think about it. In the future, cars are going to be so fucking expensive when they come out. It's going to be me, Dave, Matt, and probably 2 other friends that are going to rent a car. Or they're going to be smart and just have the car of like Netflix. You have an app on your phone, you click a button, the fucking car shows up, you get it for however long.
Yeah.
You know, and it deducts from however much.
What's it called? Carvana?
Carvana. Oh,
Carvana.
that's the guys that'll actually bring the car to you, or they'll give you a token when you buy one, and you can go to their car vending machine.
Yeah. But that's just like to buy cars.
Right.
But yeah, like in the future.
How do you test drive it then? Because you have to test drive the thing.
You
right?
don't. You just buy it like a mattress.
Well, no, I think that you arrange to buy it. You arrange like you have the intent to buy it, but I'm pretty sure that they do give you a test drive before you actually officially have to commit to buying it.
Did they bring it to you for the test?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't know. I've never bought a car that way, but
That's
it's
pretty cool.
But it's appealing because who the fuck likes going to a car dealership
Right,
and
I was
dealing
just
with those
thinking that.
people, man? Fuck
That's
that.
not bad. That's pretty cool, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
I'd be down with that.
Or just on the internet, man. That's where a lot of people how people buy cars these days is on the internet. On
Rod,
fucking-
you ever bought a car online?
No.
No. Hot pass.
I would never do that.
Hot pass.
I would never buy a car.
Didn't somebody
just
buy your
online.
Jeep though, kind of online?
But it
unseen?
wasn't like it's like he came to see it and he test drove it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a couple. They liked it, so
They drove here from like 2 hours away too, if I remember right.
Yeah, they're from out.
They're out around Union, was it?
It was Paris.
Paris.
Yeah.
Which is south.
Yeah, I think so.
South of St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sold a car on Marketplace.
They came out and got it
Yeah.
though, man.
Yeah,
So-
I sold my old Honda Accord on Marketplace.
But Facebook Marketplace.
I
If you
got-
ever,
dude,
if you ever want to get rid of anything, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like
Dude, Marketplace is where it's at.
within an hour of posting that car, I had like 20 messages, man. It was ridiculous. I sold it quickly.
Sounds like you sold it quickly.
Mm-hmm. It was nice. Love-hate relationship with my friends at Facebook.
You know what? I worry about Facebook moving into that whole metaverse shit.
Oh yeah.
How do you trust
dude.
them with?
You
know,
don't. You can't.
You can't trust them with dealing in with social media, let alone handling your virtual reality.
Right.
Yeah, I hope we're not all plugged into that shit in 10 years.
Right.
Zuckerberg's not human, dude. He's like a fucking. He's like a one of those. What called?
He's Data.
Did you call him Zuckelberg?
Zuckelberg.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
He's Data
He
from
is
Star Trek.
Data.
But he's like a humanoid. I don't think he's human, dude.
I am. I hate you.
I mean, his fucking skin's translucent.
Fuck your face.
He's such a weirdo.
He's like Bobby Lowe.
Bleh.
Hey, Matt, how are you? I'm here to suck the fun.
I heard you were having fun over here.
I hate good culture.
I don't trust that dude.
Bobby Lowe can suck my asshole. And eat my shit, drink my piss.
Eat my shit, Bobby Lowe.
You heard it here first.
Sorry, Raj.
I've heard that name before, so I know exactly where you're
Biscuit Strength,
Homie Taylor,
and JT and the Paranormal.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. And thanks for Raj for listening to every
thanks for jumping
episode,
on.
buddy.
No problem, guys.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for joining us for the cool down.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad you joined us for the cool
Oh
down,
yeah,
Raj.
dude. You,
Just want to wish Scotty there happy birthday.
Thank you much, brother.
We'll see you
Right
bitches
on.
next week. Are we going to do some after hours, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Stick around.
So for our
After hours
Patreon
coming up.
subscribers, we're not done yet. We still got one segment left.
Keep the party going for $5 a month, literally for the price of a good cup of coffee. You can keep the party going, like we said, at patreon.com/the-old77podcast. You get after hours bonus content type episodes, and you get early access to episodes. So that's honestly that's worth it. Ask our homie Taylor.
That's right,
He'll tell
man.
you, man.
All right, we'll see you bitches next week.
All right,
it's
y'all.
like he knows us.
Have a good one, everybody.
Yeah, have a great new year.
Peace.
See ya.
For a transcript of the Old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.